I didn't know we were doing that.
Hello. I know. And it's like you gotta do the sound effect. There it is. Welcome, everyone, to Sahlen's Legacy Season 2, Swords of Stoneroot, Episode 2!
Oh, wait, no,
Just me. I'm the only one who's had coffee today. Cool. Yeah,
this is 4 That's right, too.
Swords of Stoneroot! No, I think I said Stones of Stoneroot. It's fine. Everything's fine. See. We are brought to you by, I wish we were brought to you by coffee. We have awesome sponsors for our show.
All coffee. All of it in one.
All of
All
it.
the time.
It's ours.
Just all
None
of it.
for you,
Just
only
all of
us.
We do have some awesome sponsors here at Perception Studio, though. We've got Norse Foundry, Wormwood Gaming, Level Up Dice, and Adam's Family. If you would like any information about our discount codes and our links about our sponsors, you can type !sponsors in the chat, and you'll get all that information. Oh, I'm missing stuff. I'm already missing stuff. Thank you for the sub. Rickety Cat, thank you for the sub. Welcome. I gotta turn my chat on so I can see what's going on. Sahlen's Legacy, goodness, but turn the volume down, Haley, goodness. Oh no, I'm sorry. Sahlen's Legacy is an interactive show, and this is how you can participate with our story. Thank you for the sub, Yarum71. For $5, you can gift a player with a blessing, which is a d6 roll that they can add to their checks, their damage, or they can cash it out for healing. They can also use them to block my DM rerolls, which is rude. Yeah. For $10, you can gift a player a reroll, which allows our players to reroll any of their bad rolls. Liger Zero Death, thank you for the sub. For $15, you can give me a DM reroll, which is the best kind of reroll, and that makes me make the players reroll their good rolls. Waha! And I have 2 of those. Dose! I got 2. And then for $25, which is our most popular option, you can describe a character and drop them into our world. These can be enemies, allies, weapons, tools, whatever you want. You can drop them on in. We'll make them work. And then for $50, you can give any of our players DM powers for a full minute. Thank you guys for the subs. I'm on Phoenix Owaki. Oh, I hope I didn't mess that up. Shiny Stevie,
Gracier gifted 10 subs.
Oh, that's what I'm
Thanks for the
gifted subs. That's wonderful. So awesome. Wonderful. For $50, you can give any of our players DM powers for a full minute. This allows a player to take over the narrative until the timer runs out, and anything said in that minute becomes canon. Every time the bar fills up at the bottom of the screen, this will unlock an event that will either mess up the players in a big bad way, or really help them in a really good way, and unlocks alternate between good and bad events for the players. Every dollar you donate does go right back into the studio. It helps us keep the lights on, pay rent, and continue to bring excellent shows like this all to you guys. So without further ado, let's get started. We'll go ahead and go down the line, and so you can meet our players. Corey, we're actually going to start with you tonight.
Oh, goody. Hi, I'm Corey. I'm playing Serene. She is a human monk, but don't let her name fool ya.
I am JPG. I am playing Kyreth, who is our tiefling barbarian, Quibos barbarian. And I am, I love violence and I love my mom.
He loves you, sweetie.
The scarves.
Yeah.
My name is John, and I'm playing Eldrin, the Quigol wizard.
All right, I'm Cole. I'm playing Clue. I don't know my name. I'm playing Clue, a human fighter with a twist.
With a twist?
I was like, what is it? Hi, I'm Aurora. I am playing Zariah. She is an alchemist or a golemman. And she has a trusty companion golem named Timmy. He looks like he could be my younger brother and is kind of disguised, but he's a golem.
And I am Haley. I am your DM, and I'm going to be leading the Soldiers campaign for the next couple of weeks. So, yeah. So glad you guys are back for episode 2. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and dive right in. So last week, our adventurers were brought together by King Stoneroot, who was forming an elite team to find out what the Dragonborn, who have been sneaking into Saul, are planning. Traveling south to the small town of Strahd, the adventurers found the town to be in shambles, burned and raided, and under the guard of 3 Dragonborn soldiers. With the element of surprise, the team was able to quickly rid of 2 of the Dragonborn, with the 3rd surrounded by flaming webs and hopefully in a cooperating mood as the team closes in for questioning. So I'll kind of set the scene. You guys are in this burned up town. It's in the middle of the night. It's probably around 4 a.m. at this point. You've killed the other 2 Dragonborn, and Krocks is just in this web of flames staring at you, Zariah, and he's got Kyreth right behind him. So I'll let you guys take it.
All right. What do you say? Are you going to speak? Tell us what are you going to surrender? Let us know what you're up to here?
Why would I surrender? I'm no coward. As he stands there in the flaming webs.
Can I, just right behind him say, you will be a coward? And can I roll intimidation for this one?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Get him.
It's an 18 plus 5.
Yeah. So he hears you, a voice behind him, and your hand is on his shoulder, and he kind of shivers a little bit. And you can kind of see him, he's just kind of quiet, but he's very aware of the fact that you're standing behind him, and at this point he is surrounded. So he's just kind of almost like an animal that's getting a little bit cornered, but a little scared.
So when we left off last time, my character was rushing in. And since he is wielding that cursed sword of walking,
Oh, no.
and he is in his enhanced state, it's definitely he buffed out, and he's deeper voice, and he's rushing in. So he's not listening to you guys questioning. He's from behind, because he's still catching up. He didn't leap Kyreth over there. But I want him to come rushing in, just screaming at him at that moment where he's hesitating.
Ooh,
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and make an attack, go ahead.
Yeah.
Is
right.
that something I can try and block?
Ooh.
He's coming from behind you. Did you say I'm sorry, Clue, did you say you came in yelling?
Oh yeah, no, he's definitely going.
I mean, Zariah, he's coming up behind you. If you want to try to take a reaction, I would say a blocking reaction. You're not wielding any weapons though, right?
I mean, I'm wielding that cursed sword that hates walking.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I think I just have. I was gonna say I think I just have they call it the Yakilwa, but it's like a spear kind of thing.
Could I send my planter to tackle him from the back, just pounce on him?
Ooh.
Because
Sounds good.
Flo's got a good run speed, so I figured she'd be able to catch him and just pounce on him.
Yeah, Flo could probably catch him. So I'm gonna say, Clue, if you still want to roll an attack, roll at. How do I want to do this? Roll. Actually, just everybody give me contested strength checks. So Zariah, give me a strength check.
Okay.
Clue, give me a strength check. And then Flo, give me a strength check.
Okay.
Eldrin, give me one for Flo.
Yep.
Zariah got a 13.
Okay.
11 plus 3. I have a 14.
Flo got a 12.
Okay, so he's still able to out-strengthen you guys just because he's in his hulked-out state. So Clue, go ahead and give me an attack roll. And then, thank you. I saw we had a character drop. Where'd it go? Arsenal Roy, thank you for the character drop. Another Dragonborn, the intern who was just out getting coffee for others. I love it. Love the coffee intern.
18.
Ooh.
Yeah, that hits him. So yeah, go ahead and roll your damage. As you hear the sword yell in your
6.
ear, bipeds are idiots! Okay.
I'm turning into Arnold for some reason.
No, that's the right choice.
Oh, okay.
How many
Yeah! Put the cookie down!
How many points of damage did you say?
It says 9.
Ryan. Okay, perfect. Okay, yeah. You go in to swing, and he was caught off guard already because he was surrounded, and then you come in and kind of slash him, and you can tell that it gets through his scaly hide and the armor that he's wearing, and you can see just the really, really dark blood just come through on his armor. And he screams out. Just as that happens, from behind one of the buildings that's in shambles, you just hear, "Oh, hey, Mr. Krocks, I got your mocha latte, and then I got the other 2 of their drinks. Holy cow!" As you see this really scrawny, I don't know that Dragonborn can get pimples, but he's basically got little teenage Dragonborn acne. Just a scrawny, gray Dragonborn.
So he's like a little gecko?
Kinda. He's almost like borderline lizard folk, of his stature, because he's shorter too. Like, these Dragonborn are, 6 foot plus, and he's maybe 5'3". So he's carrying, he's got his drink carrier, and he's got a little satchel that has some snacks in it, and it's got a little so he's just carrying this coffee, and holy cow,
I'm just gonna walk up to him and take the 2 drinks, and then I'm gonna hand one to Serene. And then when he looks at me, I'm just gonna calmly say, "Oh, no, don't worry. They won't need these anymore."
You can go back. Thanks for the coffee.
It's my job to bring him the coffee. I mean, I could get you your own coffee too. Does anybody else want anything?
Wait, can I get a puppuccino for my planter?
Okay.
Yes.
And you see him take out
green chai.
a quill, and he just brings out a notepad and starts writing furiously. "Yeah, absolutely, green chai. You got it. Okay, great. Does anybody else need anything? Can I bring anybody else a pastry?"
So,
you know what? We might want to ask you a few questions.
I can do that for us.
Copies wait.
Yeah, I can do that for us, Zariah. I'll make sure to walk with him while we get the puppuccino.
All right.
Okay, it's okay. It's gonna take me a while.
I put the axe right on my shoulder, and I just start walking with him.
Okay, so Kyreth is going with the intern to go get more drinks.
Are we done fighting?
He's surrounded, so he's kind of also in these flaming webs that are still kind of they're burning up a bit now because I think it lasts a minute. But he knows that he's surrounded, so he might be in between the point where he's calculating his moves, but he's also a little intimidated just by your numbers.
Oh, so say, because if it is done fighting, then Clue's definitely gonna transform back to the scrawny version of himself.
It's a neat trick, the Dragonborn says as he sees you just kind of shrink back down.
Oh boy. Okay. This
Value the sounds of a tasty snack, and he kind of snaps at you.
No.
Hey, that's rude. Don't do that.
Definitely gonna smack him on he has a snouty kind of thing, right? His nose comes forward a little bit. I want to
Yeah.
I don't want this sword anymore. Just drops it.
As your fingers leave the sword, he's like, "Hey, you jerk! Don't leave me!" Clatters to the ground.
I'm going to walk away.
Wait! Don't go too far, Clue. We might need you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Stay with the group.
Sorry.
So, what's your name? Dragonborn?
My name's Croxia.
Crocs. All right.
It's kind of on the nose there.
That makes me think of a pair of shoes I
What's
once
it supposed to
had.
mean?
Ooh.
Haley, was that on purpose, or are you just punishing us ahead of time for picking that name?
You know what? I spelled it with a K, and I didn't think about it until after I read it, and I was like, they're probably going to point that out. And he just turns to you sharply, Zariah. Are you saying you made shoes out of my family?
No.
And he just kind of sneers at you.
This reminds me of a shoe brand back home, that's all. Not made out of Dragonborn at all.
Saved it.
Saved it. Totally worked.
Yeah, totally.
So, are you going to tell us what brings you guys here? Did you guys do all of this to this town?
Yeah, that was us. But snitches get stitches. And it's none of your business.
It
And
does
he
look like you
snorts,
need
and this-
stitches. Oh, sorry.
This cold, kind of like fog just kind of envelops your face, Araya. It doesn't hurt or do damage, but he just like had snorted that out at you.
You.
Great, thanks. So can you guys breathe fire, or did you use typical run-of-the-mill torches?
Would you like to see what I can do?
Nah, you can just tell me.
I would like to see like that.
Clue.
I've never seen a dragon.
Clue.
Oh yes. No, yes.
Clue no.
But when was the last time we saw a dragon? Like, let alone a dragon? If they could shoot fire, we need to know this.
Well, we do, but we don't have to see it.
But see, it'd be
Right.
so
He can
cool.
tell us. Oh,
So,
united
Crocs,
front
Clue
against
help?
the enemy. United front, guys. United front.
yeah.
Okay.
Do we even need him alive anymore now that we have the intern? Like,
Well,
No, we don't know what information either of them have. I think it's worth seeing how much we
The
can get out of Crocs.
the lizard with the coffee didn't seem to be like he had a lot of information about stuff.
that's a good point.
So, Crocs, is it just is it the four of you here that were here? Are there any more of you stationed nearby?
Can you give me like a persuasion check?
Sure, my least.
Because Kyreth had made an intimidation check, but Kyreth left.
Yeah,
So now there's less of you.
there is. Oh,
I'm just
an
ensuring
18.
I'm just ensuring the safety of this puppuccino right now, okay?
Oh yeah. Priorities.
Okay, and I need you to put extra cinnamon sprinkles on it because I know that the animals just love that. So he's just like coaching the barista on how to like make this little puppuccino.
I love the idea that in the middle of nowhere, beyond this burnt-out town, there's a Sol version of a Starbucks, Solbucks.
Mm.
There's always coffee shops. There's always coffee shops.
Yeah, good.
Somebody
It was a-
add the living lore. So,
It was Strahd is a touristy town. They had a lot of tourists come in to visit the hot springs.
yeah.
So you could say that there was a little coffee shop that they didn't torch because they wanted coffee later. Okay, you said you rolled an 18 for persuasion.
Yeah. Or
No,
Zariah,
sweetheart. Oh, sorry, Zariah did.
Yeah.
No, sweetheart, we're not the only ones here.
Man, had a feeling.
Wait, what?
So they didn't destroy the town.
Or at least they're not the only ones on the coast.
And you had a
They,
Or in the
there might
town.
be.
what?
Or in the town. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I asked if there was other ones stationed nearby.
Oh boy.
Why are you guys here? What's brought you to Saul?
Glorious purpose.
Great.
What's with
Delusions
like
of grandeur.
piles and well, okay. Yeah.
I mean, I just wanted to see this world, and you guys are already coming around burning it up. I just got.
So yeah, like
out
why
of my
destroy
town.
it?
Yeah.
Why destroy this town?
It's run by humans. That's the worst race of them all. And saying that, he does glare at, there's 3 of you in this group that are humans, so he just, each of you that are humans, Clue, Serene, and Zariah, he just kind of stares at you even more, just with hatred in his eyes.
Well, I'm
What
totally
humans?
going up and I am punching him after that line. And he
Just
glares
right
at me.
after that?
Whoa!
Like Clue grabs Serene on the other side. No.
No. Big haymaker. What?
And, like,
Aurora,
Serene,
you
definitely
thought-
struck.
If
you
Clue's
thought you
trying to
needed
stop her,
Kyreth there.
yeah, give me contested strength checks, Serene and Clue, to see if she can get past Clue's block. You guys are the best players
Oh
on my
my
team.
gosh. Oh, that's delightful, Cole. Yes.
So I got a 14.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, so
she's able
definitely.
to.
Sorry.
She is a slippery monk, and she is able to just get there faster than you.
Wow. Can I also make this? Okay, so I don't know this character really well, but I can do a thing where I can make it an analyzed creature. I want to basically analyze him through my fists.
Oh.
Still roll for the attack though,
Okay.
because
Okay.
you could get past Clue. Let me see if you can hit him.
Okay. Only a 9.
Yeah. So even though you could get past Clue, I'll say he just was in the way enough to kind of like throw you off balance, and then Crocs could see you coming with it and was able to just move out of the way in time.
But I can spend a key point to do flurry of blows, and that'll give me analyzed creature.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
Sounds fun.
There's also a group reroll.
So
I
a
am
group
being told
reroll.
by God. I'm just gonna. Well, no. I'll do the key point to do flurry of blows, and then that'll give me the analyzed creature thing.
Okay.
Does that sound good? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just roll. So I'm spending a key point, and then I go scroll back up here, and then I gotta do this. An 11 to hit.
Bless it.
11.
Bless it. That's a D6.
You can bless it.
Haley, that
Wow.
wasn't just a miss. That was just
It's a
sheer
16
disappointment
to hit.
from you.
Okay, now that
16.
hits. 16 hits.
And I only just a little bit. So 4 damage, but now he's analyzed.
Okay, what do
So I
I
get to
owe you?
know
What does
things.
analyzed mean?
I like the idea that instead of an insect with an
drinking you know
antenna, that's your
things.
your antennas, your fists.
I get to know damage vulnerabilities, damage resistances, damage
Ooh.
immunities, and condition immunities.
Ooh. Which is helpful
to
since
know
we're studying
things.
Dragonborn.
Right? That's what I figured.
That's great.
Since we're learning about, Dragonborns.
Yeah.
Paper
I got my
notes.
notes ready too. I'm ready.
For some reason, the character sheet builder I use doesn't have those. For Crocs, though. Oh wait, no. Sorry, you would know from hitting him, because he is a white dragonborn, that he has resistance to cold damage. He doesn't have any conditions or anything like that, though.
Okay.
So that
like
are the
immunities,
aspects
like
that you
condition immunities, damage immunities, or damage vulnerabilities. Any type of damage that he's vulnerable to. Okay.
So just cold damage?
No, sorry. He's
Just
resistant to cold damage.
Yeah.
Hey!
Kyreth gets a reroll.
Nice.
Thanks, Nicole Bandit.
Nicole Bandit, you're my favorite. Please tell my wife that.
So nice. So tell me how you guys are standing. Is it Serene, Clue, Zariah?
I'm probably next to, as opposed to in the way of, or is that what you mean?
So
like,
yeah,
in a
I
line
stepped
this way?
forward. So I
Yeah.
probably stepped forward, and so Clue is behind me, and then probably Zariah's next to Clue. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So
me, Clue behind, Zariah next to Clue.
Yeah.
beautiful.
Woo,
All right,
woo,
since you guys have, I gotta get caught up on the chat. So many things are happening.
Yes.
Aw,
Long may she
thank
reign.
you, Zachman. And a DM reroll. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Since you guys, two of the three of you have attacked him, he is going to he's going to tighten his eyes after getting punched by Serene and come back. And you just see his eyes have kind of like whitened over. And just without missing a beat, he releases this icy, daggery, cold breath cloud at you guys. So I need all three of you to give me Constitution saves.
Okay.
When I wanted to see fire, this is not what I meant.
You asked to see what he could do.
Yeah,
Got a
that's true.
13.
I thought it'd be like
I got
fire.
I got a 9.
9.
I'm gonna use a reroll, please. I'm using my reroll. I rolled a 1.
Oh, good choice, yeah.
I'm not going out like this. Okay, hold on. Rerolling.
Not like this. Not like this.
Not like these.
Okay, that's better. Okay, you said it was Constitution?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 20.
Okay. All right. So
Wow.
Serene and Clue. Much better. So Serene and Clue succeeded. Zariah failed. So Zariah, you're gonna take 9 points of cold damage.
I didn't even do anything, you guys. God.
You actually did it! You're the one who did it!
You're the one
Innocent
who won the
bystander.
web.
I had a
the one who won the
plan.
web.
I had a plan.
And then
y'all
Serene-
were just like,
Serene and Clue will take half damage, which is 4 points of cold damage.
Okay.
am I
So
frozen or inhibited in any way, or just the pure damage? Okay, cool.
No, just the pure damage. You just had these spiky icicles, almost like darts, flying out at you from his breath.
because he hit me and he's analyzed, I get to hit him with an melee attack.
Okay. Although, was your flurry
He's
about... That doesn't count as your...
It does.
You're
It
like,
counts as my reaction.
I
So
also-
whenever
Gotcha.
an analyzed creature misses you with an attack, misses with you an attack, you can immediately use your action. Hold on.
How does that work if it's a save on your part, though?
Yeah, that's interesting.
No. So like if an analyzed creature misses with me with an attack, I can immediately use my reaction. I don't know.
I would say he's
I don't
hitting you
know.
with like a melee, though, because you took half damage, so you kind of still took some of the damage.
So yeah, I would say that
on
this
that
doesn't
one?
count because it still hit me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
If he had
yeah.
swung at you and like went to punch or something, or had a weapon and missed,
Right, then
then I would
that's
say,
when-
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
This is
mine
like
says
borderline area effect from a
That's right,
dragon.
Cat.
mine says for reactions, actions in combat, opportunity attack. Does this qualify? No,
I mean, we're
no, it
not
does
really
Okay.
in. We're
Not
not
really
really
in
in initiative right now.
Cool.
But if you wanted to take a swing at him, you could.
Oh no, it's okay.
Zariah is going to glare daggers at both of you, so don't even think about doing it.
I mean, now we know they shoot ice. They don't shoot
Well, this
fire.
one-
They shoot ice.
This one
does.
shoots ice.
Yeah.
Wait, this is the white one, right?
Yeah.
Do different colors mean different things?
What do you say,
No.
Crocs?
If you could hear an eye roll, you would hear his eye roll. It's sad how
I,
little you know about dragons, you stupid humans.
you shooting
where-
snow.
where is-
You're in white. Green could be acid. Orange could be
I
fire.
just feel like this is like the legitimate Dragonborn's like, oh, this is racist. Like this just got racist right now.
So all us white dragonborns just breathe ice.
Wow.
You're the first one I've met.
Aldrin, where are you in
And I won't
relation
be
to
the
us?
last.
So this whole time you guys are just doing, I'm sitting on a tree stump, just kind of watching. Like I sent Flo over there to stop Clue, and I'm like, what's going on? I just see like a blast of cold, and I see all this like fighting and finger pointing. So I'm gonna walk over and be like, all right, guys, what do we got here? What's going on?
Aldrin, do you have any way we can, I don't know, tie this guy up so we can keep him around and ask him some questions without getting cold daggers darted at my face?
I mean, I can try to loosen his lips up a little bit. I'm gonna instruct Flo to like take her jaws and put him at his throat, and we'll see if we can get him to talk a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an intimidation check with advantage.
All right.
So this means you roll 2 dice and take the higher number.
Okie dokie. Is this intimidation from me or intimidation from Flo?
Oh.
Whoever's higher.
Ugh.
Oh my. Let me just crunch the numbers.
Yeah, let me check. Good question. Come on. Here we go. It's gonna be me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 10, so that's the higher one.
That's a higher one?
Could I use a blessing? Would that help?
Yeah, absolutely. That is what they're there for.
All right.
You can add it to anything.
I'll see if this helps. A 2. So.
A 2. And you didn't have any modifiers to add onto that?
No. Nothing else.
He kind of like looks down at Flo and just kind of, oh, little kitty, so scary. And he starts scratching her behind her ear and raises an eyebrow at you.
Oh, man. All right. This is failing. This is not how I planned. I was trying to be really badass and be like, yeah, I'm going to scare this guy. Okay.
But at least the Dragonborn
no.
are cool to animals.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to be about
This
Timmy.
one.
Oh, I'm sorry. This one. Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right. Well, he called my bluff, so I'm going to be like, all right, come on, Flo. Let's just tie this guy up. Let's. I'm out
Does
of
Flo
ideas.
follow you?
Yeah.
Flo's getting some love right now. She may not follow
know.
you.
Right?
Just like,
She's my heart leaf, though. Come on.
No, she follows you just fine. If you guys all assist, you're able to tie him up really easily. There's 4 of you.
Okay.
There's 1 of
Yeah.
him. While you guys are tying him up, I am going to cut over to Kyreth with the intern, in case there's anything you want to ask him.
I first want to ask how college is going, because, I mean, the credit system is always so crazy.
Oh man, it really is, you know, and I feel like if you transfer from out of state, they don't want to take all the credits, which is really ridiculous.
Well, also, I mean, you have to get signatures from all of the people that you're working with as well. How many signatures did you have to get in order to make sure these were legitimate credits?
I mean, they're pretty legitimate Dragonborn, so I really didn't really need too much. They just signed 1 parchment and that took care of it.
Yeah, but how many of them are traveling with you guys right now?
Oh, I mean, on our boat, there was like, I don't know, there's at least a dozen of us on the boat that we came over on.
Gotcha.
Supreme Overlord Kitty, thank you for the character drop. Hiccup, a small baby dragon, smallest of her litter, snow white scales with hints of blue. Her tiny wings can barely keep her afloat as she follows Kyreth. Her fire-filled hiccups happen as the worst possible moment. Can't get mad, she's adorable.
that's amazing.
And
So
I think...
as you're, oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, please.
Oh, as you're walking along with the intern, his name is Rick. You happen to notice out of his satchel, just starts. You hear like a kind of like a humming noise, and you see this tiny little like baby white wormling dragon crawl out, and she's all white, but she's got little hints of blue, and she just kind of starts. She starts trying to fly and like stretch her wings out, and she's very curious about you, Kyreth, and she's just kind of like checking you out.
Oh, that's nice that they let you brought a friend also over here. How far did you guys travel to bring her over here as well?
Well, the boat ride wasn't that far. And then, I mean, I guess our other means of transportation really wasn't that far either. So, I mean, it really didn't take that long to get here.
Oh.
I'm surprised you guys haven't really figured it out, though. But, I mean, yeah. I mean, they definitely encourage us to bring any and all kinds with us.
I think I'd, like, get, like, an extra, like, baby Dragachino and, like, make sure to, like, hand it over to them while I'm still talking to Rick. And I'm like, well, you know, Rickopotamus, I just feel like they're being real mean to you over here. And I just feel like there's a lot of... Oh no, I want to give you the space to speak right now because I feel like they don't give that to you.
I mean, you're not wrong. I do a lot of coffee runs, which is weird because, like, you wouldn't think dragons would need caffeine, but I guess everybody needs a good mocha boost from time to time. Yeah,
But a strong, thoughtful dragonborn like you, why are you even doing the things that they're telling you to do?
Oh, well, that's easy because I respect them. Obviously, they're super amazing soldiers, and one day I'm gonna grow up and probably join the ranks too.
But Riccacino, what are we doing in order for them to respect you?
I mean, I figure if I get the coffee order just right, they're gonna think that kid's got something to offer.
You know, Rick, I'm gonna rap with you. Do you mind if I rap with you right now?
Wait, what?
I'm not a rapper. I'm not like a bard. I'm not very artistic.
No. W-R-A-P. Rap.
Oh.
I'm gonna rap with you right now.
I don't know what that is. Is that like a?
You know, that's okay. I'm gonna excuse that because
I get
you're
it.
not
It's like a
from
rap.
here.
You're hungry, like a food rap.
Oh,
I got you. I got you.
But if you're hungry, let me know because I got rations for you too. But you could get all of the coffee orders right in the whole world. Will that make you like yourself?
I mean, you know what? I think I'm okay. Like, you know what? I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. And doggone it, Dragonborns like me.
And we like you too, Rick, and you've been so helpful ever since the second we met you. So why don't we bring these drinks back to my friends, and maybe we could talk a little bit more about, you know, your internship and what's happening.
Oh, I'd love to talk about future opportunities. And just as the little baby dragon, and this is a baby dragon, mind you, not a baby dragonborn, is eating of this cappuccino.
So like a baby?
Yeah, like
right?
it's a
like
small
a baby
dragon,
Okay.
but small.
Yeah.
As she's
Small
eating
and
from this cappuccino, she starts to, and then go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so
Aw.
would this count as a surprise?
It would, because
Okay,
you've never
so
met a baby dragon before.
I have Danger Sense. You have advantage on dex saving throws against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or
Oh.
incapacitated.
Oh.
Fair. Go ahead and take
So I
advantage.
get 2 rolls. And rolls. 17. That's the higher
Yeah,
one. Do I get to add anything to it?
It would be whatever the number is for your dexterity save. So under your saving
Ooh.
throws, you'll have a plus next to your dex save.
No, that's a -1, so that's a 16.
Okay, it's fine. She's a baby dragon. So you're just gonna take 1 point of fire damage as these little cute hiccups and her little whipped cream mustache. She just erupts with just a little fire in her face.
But wait a minute, Haley. I'm a tiefling. Do I get fire
So you just take
resistance?
0 points. You do. So you take no points of
so it's
damage.
it like tickles me. So it's playing with me
Yeah.
right now at this point. Oh, I
It
love
almost like
I love it already.
it's like that. It's like a warm breeze on your face, just
Yeah.
but you
I think-
are undamaged, unscathed.
I think Kyreth looks right at the baby and just thinks in his head, no harm will ever come to you ever.
This is too cute.
You precious little bean. No harm will ever befall you. I will follow you.
I
Give me an 8.
You and Rick are going to be our mascots now at this
Oh, yeah.
point.
It's not real
Oh yeah,
until
I'm
he gives them a
excited to
skull
ask
though.
Rick.
Right?
I'm excited
Yeah.
to see if Rick can transfer his internship to our group.
You know, we can make
Can
a
you give me
paperwork
an
roll.
animal?
Right?
Yeah, right. Can you give me an animal handling check with advantage?
With advantage, all right. So I got 2 of those. Gonna roll that. And 18 plus 1.
Yeah. So you just see her. She's so cute, and it's almost like she understands what you're saying, and just with your tone and how you say it. And she's kind of chittering, and then she was floating, but she just kind of like nestles up on your shoulder and like cuddles into your neck a little bit.
And then Cole,
You're gonna have
I am gonna take your idea that you just said. I'm just gonna like rip a little piece from my scarf, make a little scarf for her also.
Aw.
Now it's real. Now it's real.
Yeah, now
It's
real.
official.
Yeah.
It's official.
No,
Oh, yeah.
that's official.
Now,
Done.
Now I will die for Hiccup and Rick.
All right.
I'm gonna be
So I say
excited
by
how
this
that
time
zombie
you guys are-
works.
You guys are, I'll say Kyreth and Hiccup and Rick have gotten back to the town, and you come back to see Krocks is bound and looking very unhappy.
The grumpy lizard, grumpy.
You better... Dragonborn, not lizard. I don't do the tongue thing.
So
And
Clue
you,
looks up.
looks over at Rick. You better got my order right.
You didn't give him an order.
Haley, am
do you
I
have a
back in
coffee
this
for him?
game now?
So
Yeah,
what,
you're back.
So
Okay. I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
hand the puppuccino to Eldrin first and foremost because that was our main mission, and really I deserve experience points for that. But
I'm just like, here you go.
I-
Flo.
Interns get experience points for coffee runs, do they?
well,
They do it for
they're
the
definitely gonna get
exposure.
paid because we should murder unpaid internships. That's it. That's-
That's how
Oh,
we
so-
get him to transfer to joining us.
Because we
Clue's
pay him.
definitely- Oh, because you have all the gold, Serene. So I mean, if we're paying him, you would do it.
I don't know about that.
Changing the tone.
So Kyreth is back in town now, right? He's rejoined the group, or
Yeah.
Okay, so
They're
first
all
things
back.
I'm gonna say is, what's that thing on your back there?
Whoa,
Like, what is that?
whoa.
Kyreth, what's up with your back? Why does everyone want to be on your back? First
You know,
a zombie,
I feel
now
like
this thing.
with Onyx and Hiccup. Oh, this is Hiccup, by the way. I just feel like I'm a reassuring sort of like warmth for them. Oh, hey, we tied up the other Dragonborn.
We did, yeah. We're hoping we can get some more information out of him.
What was he nice to you?
He was not very nice. Crocs, you were not very nice.
Oh,
You need to work on that.
Well, Rick,
Hit your feet and you
was
see the ice dagger. Hit the ground.
Rick, was he nice to you also?
I mean, Dragonborn aren't really known for being like super nice. So like on a scale of like 1 to 10, I don't know. I'd probably give him like a -4. But you know, it's just an honor to serve. You know.
Immediate rage mode.
Oh no!
So just that burst of like tundra and snow and all that stuff from me, and I pick him up by his neck while he's still tied up, and I growl to the rest of the crew. Someone smarter than me ask him a question right now, and I would like to use my intimidation for this, please.
Yeah, roll with advantage. Because you're raged out right now.
Hulked out.
Oh no.
That's a 19 plus 5.
Yeah, this dude's dead. He's dead. Ask
You
a
notice
question.
the ropes around. You notice the ropes around his lower half seem to get a little wet.
Does anyone else have a question? Should I ask?
I have a question.
Go.
Who's the baby dragon belong to? That just
Clue.
no.
No. Who are we asking?
We're
No,
not stealing
we need to
babies.
ask Croc. No.
Did you just waste our one question with the baby dragon?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
And I want Clue to be like incredibly sincere too, like just pure, like he's been like going back and forth, like
Where did that come from?
yeah.
The wormling. His struggle is to get the words out as Kyreth's hands are around his neck. The wormling belongs to the Dragon Lord. We all do.
See, it was a good question.
That was a good question, actually. That was a good question.
I mean, now I want to know who the Dragon Lord is. Who?
Yeah, and
Who's
I
that?
immediately take back my skepticism. I'm so sorry, Cole.
Boom.
Can that be your new thing? Please make that your signature. A boom.
A boom.
A boom.
I think that like rage tundra that I summon goes right back in. And then just very nicely and softly to Rick, what would you mind telling us who the Dragon Lord is?
Like emotional whiplash.
Emotional damage.
I mean, good job for not doing the voice.
Yeah, I know. I really thought about it. I really wanted to do the whole song and everything.
It was playing in everyone's heads.
Yeah.
No one needed it.
You guys know.
Yeah.
You know.
Right when you said it, I went,
Okay.
oh.
Well,
I just went.
I quit.
The Dragon Lord. The Dragon Lord rules over us all. And he's the Lord of Magma, and he'll burn you all.
Is he real?
Of course he's real.
Where's it like, never mind.
Like-
Okay, yeah.
It's not like a
Have you ever
story from on
seen
high,
him?
right?
Have you ever seen him?
You've seen the shadow he casts on the valley.
So a cloud. It
But
could
I'm
be a
not
cloud.
worthy to imagine.
You've seen a
He's
cloud.
not a cloud. No,
How
he's
do-
a dragon.
Like, but you said you have only seen the shadow. How do you, are you sure? That seems kind of,
His lair is on a mountaintop, and he does not come down because he does not need to. And I am not worthy enough to ascend to the top to greet him.
Is he who gave you the orders to come to Saul?
No.
is there a yellow brick, the road that we should continue to find? Curious. No? Okay.
The yellow brick road.
There's always a
what are you
path. There's
talking
always a
about?
path. There's usually always a path to follow.
Arsenal Roy, thank you for the character drop. Clue's cousin, S. Clue. S. Clue, a lawyer that's always in her monster rage form and there to defend the subdued dragonborn who has never read his rights.
Oh no.
Arsenal, such a good reference. I love it.
That's amazing.
This must be something I'm missing then, because I have no idea who this is supposed to be.
Look at S backwards, and she's a lawyer.
Ha!
Oh my god!
So it's She-Hulk. She-Hulk's always in Hulk form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
So
Ryan.
as you're
Ryan's just single, like, ha!
even though the orders weren't given from the Dragon Lord directly, I imagine it's his will that we are here. As you are asking in these questions from the entrance of the little village, you hear this voice coming. Lux, don't you answer one more question without my counsel! And you just see this
Oh no.
human, because he is also a human. So this human, and it's like she's wearing a pantsuit, but for some reason, like a lot of the seams have ripped, and she just has this bulking mass underneath her little pantsuit, and she's got a briefcase, and her hair's up in a tight bun, and she's got glasses on. My client will not be answering one more question. Have you even read him his clue? I should have known you were behind this.
I see. How are you?
Been better. I've been better.
Yeah. What are you doing with the Dragonborn? Like, I thought you were over on the other side of the kingdom.
You know what? I go where I am needed, and I knew that I could just hear the injustice, so I came.
He tried to. He burned this whole village, and like just
Did you
motions
see
to the
him?
mess.
Did he admit to burning down the town?
Oh,
Yes.
this is just like growing
yeah,
up all
yeah,
over
Yes.
again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well maybe he did admit, but you know what? Maybe he didn't admit because he was under duress. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 of you and 1 of him. I'm sure he felt he had to answer that he was guilty.
I mean, I think he was pretty proud of it, but Sure, we'll go with he was intimidated at the time.
Okay, but seeing as you've made a citizen's arrest of this Dragonborn, did you even read him his rights?
I just want to point out that as Kyreth is still holding Krocks in the air, he looks at Clue's cousin, and just like Careless Whisper starts playing in the background.
In your head, it's like you do that whole fantasy thing, like she whips off her glasses and pulls down her hair, and it's like there's a breeze suddenly out of nowhere. So that's what's happening in your head.
I like outright whisper and like hiccup like nods on my back, and like she is so litigious.
And Clue just looks over
put
like,
him down.
Yes, miss.
Here's what's gonna happen. We can put him in holding, and you've got 24 hours to collect whatever evidence you need to go to court, and then we're gonna drag this poor Dragonborn into court for months at a time. It's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a whole lot of paperwork for all of you. Especially you, Clue.
I just really want to get into more trouble, so she keeps coming around.
I'm sure we'll find a way to make that happen, Kyreth.
she always follows, no matter what you do. You take a cookie, you take a bread, you do anything, she just comes running in. Did you ask anyone?
Because that's stealing, Clue. Because that's stealing. If you just take a cookie, you just take a bread.
It was your mom's. It's my aunt. I'm allowed. If it's at the aunt's house, I can take stuff. It's
Don't threaten
family.
me with a good time, Clue. Don't threaten me with a good time, okay?
I'm not threatening you at all. I'm just saying she's gonna follow us everywhere. It's gonna annoy us. She's gonna constantly be around and yelling and all the yelling.
Oh, I do not like paperwork. Can I, like, just... I'm gonna punch her. I'm gonna punch her.
No. She's always angry. Always angry.
I don't like paperwork. This person's gonna give paperwork to you? Absolutely not.
I don't think
have to
Serene is gonna say. I think she was just gonna punch her. Yeah, Serene, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Yeah. I like Serene's, I don't like this thing.
Like,
Are you also analyzing?
should
Not
we
yet.
tell her we're
14
here on
to
the
hit?
authority of the king, or?
We should have probably started with that, to be honest. That
You know what?
that probably would have sped this
You'll
conversation
find a moment,
up.
Aldrin. John, you'll find a moment. Yeah.
I will. I'll find it.
14 to hit?
Yeah, she's just a human. She's not wearing armor. She's got a pantsuit on. So yeah, it hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh, Haley,
Only 4?
you're doing things to Kyreth right now.
Okay. And apparently
left and right.
we hit our first unlock, which is a monster drop. Perfect timing.
So, great. So with that, so I hit her. It's only 4 damage, but I'm gonna use a key point to make it a stunning strike. The target is stunned until the end of my next turn. If it fails a con saving throw, so she has to make a con saving throw.
Constitution
Corey,
save.
you didn't have to do that because she's already stunning. So.
That's amazing. You're amazing.
I think out of everyone, John was the most disappointed with that one. John was the most disappointed.
This table is disappointed. This whole table.
Yeah, that's fair.
The room.
I'm
The
pleased
room's
also.
disappointed.
No.
Great.
Aurora and Corey got you. That was great.
Yeah, that's great.
So crazy. Does a 13 con save?
It does.
Is that high enough?
Well, so either way,
Okay.
so yeah, she needed to beat a 12. So yeah, either way, Serene's just gonna punch her, like assuming that she's gonna go down, like prone, and just starts like walking to Kyreth and be like, "Come on, let's go! Like, come on, let's go! Let's go!
But
Bring
So
your
she-
new friend! New friend! Come on!"
So
It's
you
like a
punch her,
punch
and she's
walk through.
already. Yeah, so you punch her, and she kind of does that thing where she turns her head, but not the rest of her body does not move because she's in rage mode. So she would have only taken 2 points of damage, and she just turns back at you, and then she cracks her neck, and she's cracking her knuckles on her jaw as she's cracking her neck, and she's like, "You know what, cousin? Usually, I don't like to get all violent, but your little friend here just wants to break the law, and she is gonna go ahead
Let's
and
go.
just
Let's go.
This is
she's
my
gonna
dream
rage
girl.
even more.
Oh no.
And so this is going to be the monster drop. So why don't you guys go ahead and roll for initiative?
Yes, I was so hoping. As soon as you said monster drop, I'm like, we're gonna fight the lawyer.
Haley.
Fight my cousin! This is family!
Yeah,
Haley,
yeah,
you know
you'll
this
be a
never
little,
goes well for me. You know this never
I
goes
know
well
this
for
is
me.
like
Did you get
that
like a
moment in
two?
Hook where they're like,
You know what? You're probably just in shock. You just want to watch everything that happens.
It's what?
I know as Dreamweaver is playing in your head.
It's
Haley!
is it?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
It's 5 plus.
What happens if I get a 0? Am I just not
So,
fighting?
there should be
Am I
a
just
map
not
here,
fighting?
You are. You're just at the very, very, very bottom. I'll go ahead and write you at the bottom of my sticky note. Kyreth all
I rolled
the
a
way at
one.
the bottom.
Oh, you have a
rolled a
negative
one.
one?
And my
You're
initiative
showing
is a
off.
negative
Or,
one.
I mean, it
You're
is
just
hard to
absolutely
fight with
showing
an
off.
erection, so I get that.
goodness. Oh, do you have that problem a lot? Because you speak from experience, my friend.
Thank you. I mean, when it's
Cole, how do you know this? How do you know?
Research. Plenty
yes,
of research.
definitely.
Oh God!
Oh Jesus Christ! That scared me. That legitimately scared me.
That was amazing.
Goodness.
Hey.
I didn't know if he was coming in to embrace or show off. I don't know.
I can't do this. I
But
can't
hey,
do this.
we got a battle map. That's fun.
Yeah, battle map.
Who is?
Okay,
who?
so
who
obviously-
is labeled who?
So
I think our names.
I'm guessing Tay is Kyreth. I'm guessing
No,
Jay.
no.
Initials of
No.
your real name.
Real
Oh.
names.
So K is
Just
Corey, J is John,
John.
C is
C is-
Cole,
Cole.
Oh,
A
okay.
is Aurora.
A is
Got it.
Aurora
Okay,
and JPG.
got it.
And then the hulking mass
Real names.
is S Clue. I read her name and I think Esquire. Was that the is that the joke? I still don't get it, but it's all right. S Clue Esquire, because she is a lawyer. And then who is
Yeah,
this
Bailey.
above JPG? Is that Rick? What?
Haley, it's
Oh,
she
probably
backwards.
Yeah. Oh, she
So
Clue.
it's she
That's the
Clue.
whole joke.
There it
Oh,
is.
that's the whole joke. I don't know. See, I thought it was like had lawyer like tied in there somewhere. I was like, okay, Esquire. I get. All right, okay.
It's okay. I
She-Hulk,
only
got
just
it.
got that Clue's name was Hulk backwards just now, so we're good.
same.
I was
same.
creative.
Oh god.
So good. I love it. It's perfect. I was going with your character doesn't have a clue, but now it's like it's dual important for
It is.
Thank you.
It works. So
I'm not-
many ways.
It works.
I'm not good
Great.
with names, so I went backwards. Like, oh, this. All right, I'm gonna go with it.
No, it's great. When you Hulk
It's
out,
okay.
you
I was-
Hulk. Otherwise, you don't have a clue. It's perfect.
I was
Jack.
today when I
Yes.
realized his name is Hulk backwards. It's because like when I spell it phonetically in my notes. So you're CLUE in my notes. I'm like, I don't get it. I get it now. I get it. I'm on board, guys. I'm with it.
I'm playing
Just a little
innocent,
slow on the
not
uptake.
stupid.
All right.
It's different.
let me
God
see.
damn it.
It is. Aurora's
for the
like, no, it's
raid.
same. Hey!
Love, laugh, love, Lindy.
Laugh,
Love,
laugh, love, Lindy. Welcome, guys. Welcome. You are
That is
just
a
in time
good
to
name.
see a monster drop battle
Woo woo.
with our players. We're playing some D&D tonight. All right. So, did anyone get 25 to 20?
Yes. What was it? I got a 24.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you
You were ready to
Nice.
fight.
Yeah.
You want to fight my
He
cousin.
was ready.
I'm ready to step
He did.
away.
And
Right. Peace out.
this is a family
Okay.
matter. I
Well,
am
okay.
staying out.
15 to 20.
Yeah,
me.
16.
I got a 19.
There's a Serene and Serpentine.
Nope, not the one I wanted.
10 to 15.
Woo! Moving around.
Oh, okay.
I was fixing something.
Okay.
What does that leave us with? 5 to 10?
I have 7.
7. Okay, I think I got everybody. And then
Oh
Kyreth all the way at the bottom.
Oh.
Whoa! Thank you, Arsenal. Item for Kyreth, a heart-shaped box of chocolates.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god.
Just in time for Valentine's. Love it. All right. Okay. Eldrin, you're up first. As you see, Esclu, I'm just going to I feel like I need to call her Esquire because Esclu is throwing me off. Esclu, you see her hulk out even more, and you can see, like, the sleeves of her pantsuit, like, burst off, and just her veins are, like, surging and pulsing, and her biceps, it looks like she just, like, got some mad gains at the gym. And her pantsuit rip away to shorts. So now she's got shorts. Thank you for making her rage. She's quaking with anger. And you see her,
What?
It's a box of
Llamas.
chocolates.
Reed, I literally had a box of chocolates in my office, and I literally just pulled it right now.
Oh my gosh.
That's amazing.
that's amazing.
No one is.
Cole,
All
by
right.
the way, this is yours. I haven't given you your Christmas gift.
Wait, what?
I haven't.
Wait!
And now he's giving it to your cousin.
I know! Oh my
Oh.
god! You're gonna eat in front of me, aren't you? Like, oh, this is all it's in character.
100%.
Oh,
100% eating
She
chocolate in
loves
front
me.
of
It's
you.
for the
right now.
game. It's for the
That's
game.
amazing. All right.
It's important.
All right, so Eldrin, you see her hulk up and you see her pop open her briefcase, and you would think that her briefcase wouldn't hold this, but she brings out just a large axe and she drops the briefcase and she's got a large axe in her hands.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
I
So,
thought you
what do you
were
do?
going to say that the briefcase was going to be her shield or something. Like,
Oh, yeah, I like that. So she's got one hand on the two-sided axe, and then you're she kind of like
John!
whips the briefcase around, and it like becomes like this leather panel shield for her.
that's actually really cool. That is really, really cool.
the amount of
Like that.
justice rage is just palpable right now. So,
absolutely.
Eldrin's going to step away a little bit. He's really squishy. So, he's going to be like stepping away, and he's just going to cast Mage Armor on himself immediately. Just like, I need to pump myself up a little bit. So, I don't know if you want to move me to like, whatever's the furthest I can go.
So you're backing away.
Yes.
So backing away and putting a ton of armor on to beef up.
Just in case.
She's
The
gonna go
peacocking
ahead
here,
and-
I'm not a fan of the peacocking with my cousin right now. This is not a fan of this.
She's gonna go ahead and try to take an attack of opportunity on you since you're backing up.
Yep. I'm hoping that it's not too bad.
Okay, does a math tonight? Does a 22 hit you?
Oh my god!
No, it doesn't. No, not at all.
So wait, John. Take the disengage action. Is it mage armor a reaction or bonus
no,
action?
No,
Can you
it's not.
It's a total just action spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Meh.
Okay, well,
Choices
she
were
rolled
made.
garbage, luckily for you. So you're gonna take 5 points of slashing damage
Oh,
Okay.
oh, jeez.
as you back away from her. You can't run from the law! She slashes at you.
S, come on, be civil. These are my friends.
This isn't civil!
So could I have since Flo was next to me, can I just like prompt her just like to claw at her?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead and make an attack.
All right. 15.
Yes.
Okay. This one. 6 damage. 6 slashing damage.
This is the
And
weirdest
that is
episode of
halved
Jerry
because she
Springer
is
I've ever
raging. Right? Okay, yeah. The bite hits her, but you can tell that just because she's roided out right now, the teeth or the claws, didn't go in as far as you thought they would. So you see a little blood, but didn't do as much damage as Flo maybe normally does. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Serene, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm moving up one square, and I'm gonna just kind of I'm kind of kneel down. I'm hitting her right in the knee, Ooh, punch right in the knee. Try to make that go sideways.
On the side or to the front? Oh,
Can you see that?
try and break the knee.
Like
Sweep the leg.
Yeah. Let's see. Physical dice are better. Okay, what's 19 to hit. 19 to hit, and then a 1 to
Yes, hits.
6. So 8 damage, and then I'm gonna do my flurry of blows. So I'm gonna spend a key point.
So she takes half
And then I
damage
get-
because she's raging.
Ugh.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I get to make 2 unarmed attacks. Okay. I'll get better at this. Okay. 2 unarmed attacks. Oh, okay. Those definitely hit because I rolled an 18 and a 17, and it's +6 to each. So I'm assuming.
Yep, both hit.
Boom. Let's see. 5 + 3 + 3 + 3. So 9 + 5 is 14 damage.
Okay. Halved.
And let's see. And I'm gonna go ahead and use another key point to make her analyzed.
Okay.
Right? Oh, no. Whenever you hit a creature with one of your attacks granted by your flurry of blows, you mark them as analyzed. Okay, so that's not a key point thing. She's just now analyzed because I hit with flurry of blows. So again, I get to know damage vulnerabilities, damage resistances, immunities, or condition immunities. Any of that?
So, yeah, in her rage, you know that she has, just give you this, advantage on her strength checks and saves. She has a +2 bonus to her strength-based melee damage. And then she has resistance, so she's going to take half damage on bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. And then I don't know if mindless rage is the same thing as. Yeah, she's also has mindless rage, which she can't be charmed and she can't be made afraid while she's raging.
Yeah, that's what you think right now, Haley.
Okie dokie. And that'll be the end of my turn. And I kind of like shout that out to the rest of the group. Like the
Welcome, Wagon. Thanks for the tip.
Oh,
Corey. You have to pronounce analyze as analyze to get your reroll.
Analyzed. She is analyzed. Is that better?
There you go.
I mean, that's
Ah!
only. Consent willing, right, you guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, she's just using her eyes. She's looking but not touching. No, she did touch because she punched her. Anyway, moving on.
I totally punched her straight in the knee.
Yeah, and you definitely saw the knee kind of like a little bit. So even though she took half damage, you punched at it enough where it's buckling a bit. All right, Soraya, you're up.
All right. So she's still within range for me for this. I am going to reach out and do Shocking Grasp. So I have one of my alchemist tools in my hand that I'm kind of using it with it. And so I'm basically just touching her with it to deliver a shock against her. So it's going to be a melee spell attack. Dun, dun, dun. If I can remember how to roll things, it's going to be great, guys. Just you wait.
You got
Just
this.
roll it already.
Henry
Come on.
Higgins.
There we go. All right, 13. Does that hit?
It just hits.
Just hits. Fabulous.
Nice. It does.
All right. Woohoo. And then 2d8 for damage. So she's going to take 10 damage, and she cannot take any reactions until the start of her next turn. So hopefully that'll stop any opportunity of attacks. I think that counts as a reaction.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then that was lightning damage.
Yes, lightning damage.
Yeah, so you unleash this lightning damage on her, and you can just see it burn across her skin, and you know that she is taking the full damage of that.
All right. So
As she screams out in pain, "Ah! Habeas corpus!"
like you do. So
Like you
with
do.
that, now that I've done that, I am going to go ahead and move back 10 feet. Right? Is each square 5?
5 feet.
Yeah, go ahead and move me back 2 squares. Just straight back. I don't need to be in the mix of things. I got hurt by a dragon breathing on me. Like, I don't want to push this. And then Timmy's gonna jump on in if that's all right.
Yeah.
All right, and he's gonna jump in with a fist smash. So we're gonna
Go ahead and roll for an attack.
roll. Yeah. Boom! Come on. There we go. Oh, he does not do so hot. Can I use my re-rolls for Timmy?
Absolutely.
Great. I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll that sucker. And we got a whole 8. Ooh, I don't think that hits. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh no, what just happened? Richie, thank you for the... My client needs a strong defense, and he's the solution. Aaron Brr, a white dragonborn sending his co-counsel for not She-Hulk.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
And I'm assuming an 8 does not hit.
It does not. So yeah,
Great, okay.
Timmy goes to hit her, and he punches her like right in the leg, but she's so like, her muscles are so tense that it just kind of like, his little hand kind of like bounces off and doesn't do any damage.
Serene's like, the knee, hit joints. Don't hit muscle, hit joints. Hit hard stuff. Don't hit muscle.
You know, Timmy's still learning how human anatomy works. He'll get there.
And Timmy kind of like nods, like okay, like he'll,
Come on,
he'll do
come on
better
back
next
to
time.
Come on back to me. Yeah.
Windy parts.
All right.
With that, it is now
Getting some new population.
Esquire Esclu's turn. So she is going to take. Let's see. She's going to take 2 attacks against you, Serene, because you just kind of busted her knee up. So she's going to go ahead and do a reckless attack on the first one.
Oh, goody.
Oh no! I'm so sorry, buddy. Natural 20 on the first hit.
That's
And the second hit, well, the second hit is just a regular one. So the second hit will probably miss. This one is a 10.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay. So the first one. All right, so you're going to take 11 points of slashing damage as she just
Okay.
wails the axe at you. Ah!
But with the second one, when she misses, I get to make an unarmed strike. Because she's
Yeah,
analyzed.
that is correct, so go ahead. Yeah.
Analyzed. What?
She's earning it. She's working for them.
Yeah. Chat dropped it. I'll go by it.
With each
14
punch,
to
you've
hit.
been analyzed.
14 does hit, yeah. So you're just so fast
sounds
that you're kind of
helpful.
bobbing and weaving, and you miss that second swipe, and then you go for your punch. Yeah.
Yeah. 6 damage.
Okay, and halved, so she'll take 3.
Fine.
Okay, and that is her turn. Clue, you're up.
Okay,
It's
so
okay, Serene. I believe in you.
so Clue is seeing this band of people fighting, and his cousin, and he is trying he doesn't want to fight. He definitely wants to. He's like he's in between, and I want him to try to like talk, like calm her down. So it's like no, it's okay, we're gonna do all the paperwork, it's fine, we're here for the king sent us, this is a legal transaction, it's fine, we don't need to fight, I don't know what this thing that's flying in on here, but you know, like no, we're not gonna waste our shot here, we're gonna be fine, like I'm sure we can go talk to your mom, Peggy. You know, that's a thing.
Roll me a persuasion
And Peggy,
check.
I'm sorry. And Peggy. Yes, and Peggy. Yes.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Oh no.
Do you need a reroll?
I don't have one.
Do
we have a group one?
blessing?
Wait,
I have a
Oh, you have a blessing?
But here's the thing, I rolled a 4.
oh,
Group one.
there's a group reroll?
There's a group reroll. There's one.
So want me to use the group
Kennedy
reroll?
said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Use the
go
group
for it.
reroll. All right. Using the group reroll.
We're going for the executive privilege excuse here. Oh, there. The king sent us. The king sent us.
So now it's a 13. So I'll use my
John.
blessing to try and add to it.
Okay.
John over here with the deep cuts.
Is blessing a d6?
Yes. It's a D6.
Yes. Yeah, it's a d6.
Okay, so a 3 on top of it. That was
So 16.
Yes.
Yeah, and I rolled kind of an intelligence check on her just to see where she was at. And you see her, she's looking at you, and you can see her eyes kind of like, the blood of their eyes kind of lessen a little bit. And she's just like, you have paperwork?
Yes, we have all the paperwork, all of it from the king himself.
I think I'm the one who has it, so if Zoraya is allowed to just pull it out and hand it to him, I will, or to her.
You can on your turn, because we're still in combat at the moment. Kyreth, what do you want to do?
So, since she's in a rage, since she's in a mindless rage, she doesn't have the ability to be charmed, right?
Correct. And I said that.
No.
I yelled that.
Okay.
You did. She shared
So-
that information.
She does have the ability to be persuaded, is that correct?
Yeah, she can be persuaded.
Okay. So, I'm going to be using my maneuver. So...
Oh.
God.
Yes.
Please don't break the table.
I won't. I won't break-
Or the microphone, or our ears.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, Cole. I mean, before my turn, you got to make sure that you get this reroll.
Oh, okay. Want me to do it? I was gonna let you do your thing. Okay.
No. That's
Okay.
all you.
Hulk smash.
I am really proud of you that you didn't actually hit the table.
Well, yeah, right. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotta. No one will, like. I don't know. I thought that was pretty damn good. Okay, so whatever.
You earned it. You earned your reroll. You did it.
You earned it. Thank you, Nicole.
Didn't blow out the microphone. Didn't break the table. John
Yeah, all
didn't
these
jump
stipulations.
Was
backwards.
it yelling in our ear like last
Yeah.
week?
Yeah.
I think he deserved 2 rerolls for that, to be quite honest.
Very nice.
You gotta
Very
pay for
nice.
2.
Very
No,
nice.
no more
Haley.
freebies. All right. Yes.
So, I have commanding presence as a maneuver.
There's that smash.
There's a
There it is.
smash.
There's
Yeah.
the smash. I spoke too soon. Everyone.
There's the clue part of Hulk.
There it is.
DM?
Commanding presence.
Okay, so I have commanding presence as a maneuver. Can I use a maneuver instead of an attack?
Yeah, I'll let you use it as an action.
Okay, great. So I'm going to use commanding presence. When you make a persuasion check, you can expend 1 superiority die and add the superiority die to the ability check itself.
Superiority die. Oh.
I know,
Do you
yeah,
have a
that was
superiority
I've never
complex?
heard of that.
What
Yeah.
What is that?
superiority?
I have no idea what that is.
It's a fighter class.
It's just like
Do I
big
just-
dice you can add to your
Like,
I
what
think
do
that's
I
a
roll for a
fighter,
superiority
yeah.
die?
I think it's a D8. Ugh.
Should be.
I don't know,
It
but I
doesn't
want
say
that for
what it
life,
is.
for real life.
It's either a D8 or a D10. You're a fighter class,
All
right?
Somebody, I'm barbarian. So somebody in the chat, look up what a superiority die is, please.
I think it's a D8. So you roll a
for a barbarian?
D8. You have 4 of the, you have
Fighter battle master
Ryan
gets
doesn't like what you have right
superiority
now.
dice.
Yeah, fighters get superiority.
because I don't know if
from-
barbarians
yeah.
have superiority dice.
So it
Is
was
it for a
actually a
feat?
maneuver that I could choose for actions in combat.
You learn maneuvers that
Oh.
are fueled by special
Oh.
dice called superiority dice. Right.
Blame Danny if my character sheet is wrong, you guys.
Mini maneuvers enhance an attack.
He's charged me twice. The third time's I'm dead. So we're not gonna blame Danny.
You don't get it. Cole doesn't get any more saving throws, you guys.
Yeah. So far I've been lucky, but like I don't. No. I'm attached to the table, so like we're not. I'm trying to show a cord, which you can't see. If I'm noticing now, but yeah, I'm attached.
Really, can I use this?
I'm looking it up. Path of the Ironheart, a barbarian with battle master.
Battle
Superiority dice when you
maneuvers,
enter a
right.
range. So yeah, if you're a battle master barbarian, it looks like you gain a.
Let's
where did I
do
just see
it.
that?
Yeah.
It's a D8.
That's fancy. That's fancy.
Oh wait! I think it's different though, because where is this official? What is this I'm reading? I'm on Reddit. Ugh.
Very
Is it
reputable.
the
You
battle ma- is it the
can
battle
trust it. You can
master?
trust it.
The chat
'cause it
is
says
saying that
under-
other classes can pick up superiority dice via feats. So it can be picked
Yeah.
up by feats, is what our chat is saying.
Okay. But is it also a D8? Because on Reddit it's saying, sorry, it's saying that it's a D4.
That was-
Thank you.
The most violent sneeze I've ever seen in my
It was.
life.
It's pretty intense.
Sorry.
Our
We'll just
chat
say
is
it's a
saying
D8 because I feel like that's. I think okay, I believe that because
Yeah,
that
let's
sounds
do it.
all right. So yeah, go ahead
It
and
sounds
roll
more
a D8, and
superior.
you're gonna add that onto your. It sounds more superior.
Persuasion.
So you would add that onto your. Are you doing a persuasion check with this?
The persuasion check, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so you would, Sahlen's blessings, love that. Roll a d8 and add that on top of yours. So roll a d20, take that number, roll a d8, add that, and then add whatever your persuasion bonus is.
Well, that's a 4, so I'm gonna use my reroll right now. Thank you so much, Nicole Bandit, in the chat right now.
Your hero.
Okay, whoops. Wait, no, clicking. Sorry.
Clicking buttons and things.
Well, that's a 16 plus
Nice.
5 plus whatever
Nice.
the D8 is right now. Where is the D8?
So he's 40. Rolled a 40. That,
Yeah.
that is
Plus
instant
an
win.
8.
Wow, nice. Yeah. So what do you say to Clue Esquire to get her to calm down or be a commanding presence to her?
Well, I move one step forward,
That's my chocolate.
and I make sure to feed one right over to her.
He's actually
I
doing it.
feel like this is a win because this one's caramel on the inside.
And it's caramel.
Ooh.
I bet the caramel on Cole.
Trouble.
Cole is upsetting.
man.
Oh, yeah.
So
It's just not Cole's night. He's getting attacked by Danny.
I'd be fine if he
eating his
didn't say
chocolate.
anything. It's because
And then
he
I
told
asked-
me. Now I know.
I just asked her, and then I just asked her to maybe take a seat, and then we could talk about this instead of fighting.
So you take your heart-shaped box of chocolate and you open it up and you just randomly pick one of the chocolates and you just put it in her mouth and you can see her her eyes were already kind of getting less bloodshot, and then you can see as like the chocolate is melting in her mouth, she just like almost has like a look of elation on her face, and you can see her body kind of take a level down. She's kind of always in her angry mode, but you can see her muscles bulge less. Her shoulders relax a bit, and you see her just close her eyes for a minute as her shoulders kind of come to a resting position, and she just is in heaven with the chocolate.
Well, at least
So
he's
for the
not
moment,
allergic.
you guys are seemingly out of combat as this piece of chocolate, her cousin, and this stranger who gave her chocolate has calmed her down a bit. You do
Does this
hear
mean Clue was the wingman?
am
set him
so
up.
uncomfortable. I am so uncomfortable.
You're gonna be best man at the wedding.
There you go.
So she's calmed down, and then you hear from the entrance of the town, as Glue, you left me behind. I'm here, I'm caught up. And you see a white dragonborn, also in a suit with a tie and a briefcase, come running up and be like, "That's excuse me, I need to." There he is, come run. This is amazing.
I think we need to rewind that a bit. I think we need to see that again one more time.
Can we tip that? That's great.
Thank you, Battle Map. Thank you, Sky Daddy. Thank you very much, Sky Daddy. Thank you.
That's great. That's so amazing. And then he comes in. How do you do? How do you do? Aaron Burr, co-counsel. How do you do? How do you? How do you? How do you? And he goes down and shakes each one of your hands. I'm here to co-counsel.
I'm like, I'm not doing paperwork.
Okay. I'm just here to be a co-counsel to S Clue. So yeah, you know what? I'm more of a copywriter myself, so maybe I can handle some of the paperwork, so you don't have to do it.
Right.
He's kind of just trying to fix his hand.
So like a fantasy paralegal? Is that what we're talking about right now?
That's the word I was looking
like
for.
a
Yeah,
fantasy
he's like paralegal.
There it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wonder if he'll take a side.
You see S Clue kind of like calming down, and she's like looking at you like at your chocolate box, like she wants another piece.
Oh, the next one is almonds. Like we're just picking out all the good ones at this point in the box.
That's not a good one. Almond is not a
How?
good one.
That is a good
Dare
one.
you?
No,
That is a good
I'm not. You're doing a lot of weird stuff right now with my cousin. I'm not gonna let almonds slide as a good thing.
Clue?
John
Maybe
is
she
on my
likes
side,
nuts,
so
okay?
I know I'm right. Yeah, John's on my side. I know I'm right now at this point. Okay.
What just happened here?
Oh no.
Lagan
Jimmy, do you
Wagon
have a
just
question
tipped.
to answer?
Yeah. Would you rather have a job you hate that pays a lot, or a job you love that pays very little?
That's that's a funny one because I actually work a job that pays a little bit less than my last job, and I absolutely love it. So I would definitely take a job that I love that pays very little. So thank you for the question.
Nice.
Also, I feel like I just
As
set
most
myself up
performers
for a joke. I feel like I just set
Yeah.
myself up for a joke, right?
That did feel like a setup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god, I hope so. And Valen in the
Sus,
chat
very
already.
sus.
Yeah. This is.
No, almonds are not great.
Almonds are not great. Almonds
See, I got Corey.
Team
I'm
almond.
with you.
Chocolate.
Sorry.
Team almond.
No. No.
Do you want to say
Almond
it's like an almond joy, which I like almond joys, so S Clue's like,
And
you
Haley,
know, Clue,
and Haley is the
even since
DM.
we were kids. Ever since we
Haley's
were
the
kids,
DM,
Clue,
so
I
she's
would
right.
always eat your almond candy.
Yeah.
Plus, it's coated in chocolate, so she's mostly here for the chocolate. But yeah, she seems to be into it. And then you see Aaron kind of take out his briefcase and go, okay, what do we got here? Okay, that guy's tied up. Okay, looks like this town has been destroyed. Okay, and he just starts filling out paperwork. Just
Clue, should we show them that we're here for the king's command?
My cousin does works. I don't know why I look at you. My cousin follows like the law. So as long as we have the law paperwork, we should be fine. She shouldn't be aligned with the Dragonborn. That's probably just a case. So
look, I'm just a defense attorney. Okay, I go where the money is. Okay, I go where the money is. Dragons and Dragonborns tend to have a lot of money. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's a solid thing. I wouldn't know, but I assume that's correct. Well, we were sent here on
Oh, they
King
do.
Stoneroot's
They have a
command.
lot of money usually, huh? They do, huh? They do.
Yeah. Is that a fact? Is that
That's
a
what
fact?
the lore says. That's what the lore says.
No,
All right,
I'm
who's
just
got
like
the
slowly looking
paperwork
for his
me?
purse. Just
I
like
think I do.
Oh, you're gonna steal some more gold.
The banker taking the money.
Whose purse are you trying to go through?
Crocs.
Serene?
Oh.
Crocs? Oh, is he tied up? I guess give me a sleight of hand with advantage, because he's
Oh,
tied
man.
up.
Yeah, but
Okay.
everyone's watching.
So? I just want to see how much
Haley?
is in it. I just want to see. Look, I just
Haley.
want to see how much is in it. All right, I just want to see. Okay, with advantage,
I just
nat
imagine-
20 plus 3, so 23.
I just imagine I'm still holding Crocs up with one hand, and I'm feeding chocolates to Cole's cousin on the
No,
other.
she told you to put him down, remember?
The cousin asked you to put him down, and you did.
Oh, yeah.
So he's on
Okay.
the ground.
So-
Oh,
okay, cool.
So yeah, with a
so
20.
I'm dual wielding chocolates, Cole. Is that what you want right
Oh,
now?
hey, no. Here's the thing. I am trying to, keep the truth here. You're the
Yeah.
one who's trying to, hold something in your hand right now. So I'm doing my best to keep the lore very, very untapped.
He's the
I'm dual wielding
continuity police in this
Yeah.
Dual wielding chocolate.
in this realm.
Nice.
All right, so Serene with a 23, you're very easily able to get to his coin purse, and Crocs just so happens to have 32 gold in there.
Wow.
I'm sure he had
Also,
32 gold.
since you were-
He had.
He did at one point, and now you have it. Also, as you were rifling around on his person, you felt an object, and you were able to kind of get it out from under the ropes, and you hold in your hand this metallic-looking rod. This is your guys' item drop from last week that we didn't get to. So it's a metallic rod that you're holding in your hands, and it's got it looks like carved horses on either end. Yeah, so it's just this really cool looking metal rod you have in your hand. And if you're just kind of looking it over, you realize this is an immovable rod.
Oh.
So you can add that to your inventory.
And it was 32 gold.
32 gold.
Yeah. Okay.
I love that
if
you
I
got a
think-
magic item. You
If
got
I
in here
think
like,
Doesn't matter.
yeah.
Glossing over it.
So
She tosses
if
the
I
rod.
think
I'm kidding.
that it just stays there. No, if I think that S Clue is gonna have an issue with this, I am prepared to roll stealth if need be, but absolutely a pocket the gold and the rod. It's like, yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a
Love it.
stealth check just in case, because you're kind of doing it out in the
Absolutely.
open. So yeah, go ahead and.
Oh
Well,
my
actually, you know what?
God.
You rolled it so high as
Haley.
a sleight of hand. I could say you kind of did it stealthily to avoid
Nice.
the lawyer seeing you rob from her client. Arsenal Roy, thank you for the character drop. Officer Dolores Flanagan, who saw Serene take the guy's coin purse. I like how this town, how everyone was dead. Just a bunch of people running.
Where are all these people
More.
coming from?
Starbucks.
I
or
know,
something.
ignoring
Oh,
all
the
of it, yeah.
Starbucks. They're all the coffee shops.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're keeping Starbucks from Starbucks.
Yeah.
It's
It's the only one on the
oh my
coast
gosh.
in this area. Yeah.
As much as I hate that, I think we have to call it Starbucks. It's so ridiculous. All right. Excuse me, miss. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing?
Huh?
As you see from behind Erin, I don't think I had a race for her, so she'll just be a human. You see this human pop out from behind Erin. It's like, I saw you do that.
saw what? Saw me do what?
Ma'am, you took a coin purse and an object off that dragonborn just now.
That dragonborn? That dragonborn's tied up.
No, yeah, I saw you reach under the ropes and grab his coin purse and that rod thing.
No, all those ropes are like really
Make it-
tight. That dragonborn?
Make a
That
deception.
dragonborn is tied up?
Make a deception check with disadvantage, as this person witnessed you doing it.
This may not go well.
2 20s.
I know, right?
Well, I got an 18 and a 5, but I do have a +5 in deception, so I got a 10. And I'm gonna use one of my blessings. Absolutely, I am.
Okay.
100% I am.
Good choice.
This isn't the coin
And I got a
purse.
5, so that's a 15. Yeah, like, what? No, I didn't, none of that. This guy? He's tied up. What? How could I? He's all
make
tied
it.
up. He's covered in ropes. How am I gonna get anything? What? Makes no sense.
I rolled a 15 before you add on the cop's perception, or the cop's perception, I guess. Insight. So the cop does not believe you.
Uh-oh.
Look, I saw you do it. I saw you take the coin purse and the rod, so why don't you go ahead and surrender those items to me? And who is this? Is this a prisoner? What's going on here?
Who are you?
We're here on
Are you-
the king's
wait.
business.
Who is this person? Are you with them? Are you with them? What is this?
I'm a guard of this territory, and I heard a ruckus going on, so I came over to check on what's going on.
I'm sorry. You didn't. The town was destroyed. Me taking something is the issue. I need to see your information, please. Give me your credentials. I need to see them. I don't
see
believe
your
you. Are you with
information.
them? Absolutely not.
No,
I need to
I'm
see
not
your
with them. I am a guard. I'm a guard of the area, and she takes out a badge, and she for sure flashes her badge.
I want
Clue
to see
guys
if it's
hold
real.
Serene back a bit. Serene, you can't fight the lawyers and the cops. Like, you can't. We're here to help the town, not fight its people.
As you're getting indignant with this guard, with this officer, Clue comes over and shakes your hand and goes, "Hi, defense attorney. Nice to meet you. I feel like you're gonna be my next client."
I'm just right behind her, like trying to feed her chocolates at this point.
And she's
What
definitely like,
chocolates do you have?
I don't know, Clue.
The whole heart
Why don't you tell me?
whole heart-shaped box worth.
Is
That
it
one
even
was
working?
fudge.
Hold on. Just out of curiosity, is Kyreth and S, are those two, like, is Clue starting to be like, what the fuck? Like, is it working or is it just feeding?
Haley, I do want you to take into account the last one I fed her was the one with the fudge inside of it.
Oh my god.
Ooh, I don't know. He's treating her real good, and maybe some of the men she's dated in the past don't feed her chocolate because she's so angry all the time. So she's kind of
Okay.
getting the pampered treatment right now. She's digging it.
Okay. Well, Clue's about to get very petty. So, like, holding back Serene, and he's like, "Wait, no," and then just looks over at Kyreth feeding, like, his cousin, like, the chocolate, and just, I don't like this. Officer,
So
you might want to check
so-
what Kyreth is doing.
Exactly. And then I'm gonna like shake S's hand and be like, "Here's 5 gold. Be my lawyer. Talk to the cop." And I'm like, I can no longer speak. I have a lawyer. 5 gold. To S.
Officer Dolores kind of does that sigh thing, and she's like, "All right, I'll talk to your lawyer. Look,
Exactly.
this place is a mess. I'm gonna need to take some statements anyway to try and figure out what went on here. But you," and he points
Statement.
at, she points
The
at you,
town
Doriah.
was destroyed.
Yeah, I can see that. But you said you're under the king's orders.
Yes.
Do you
we
have
were
any
here under
paperwork
the
for
king's.
this?
I think we were given a scroll. Were we? Yes, maybe so.
Yes.
Okay, great. That's what I'm just gonna go with it. Yes, I have a scroll right here. I'll make sure I show it to Officer Dolores and to S. Clue.
Okay, so Officer Dolores is kind of holding it, reading it over. Esclu Esquire is kind of peeking over her shoulder, going, Aaron's taking notes and making a copy, a perfect copy of the conscription notice. Okay, interesting.
I want
All
Clue
right.
to whisper in the cop's ear, I think Kyreth's been drinking. And just, like, walk away. Just like, I think he's been drinking.
This is between 2 consensual adults, a tiefling and a human right now, Clue. I'm
You
gonna
do see the
unwrap
officer
one in
kinda
front
like-
of you.
Wait.
Oh wow.
officer, this is clear. This can't be good,
Oh.
right? This officer, you're just standing here witnessing this.
She's just eating chocolate. There's nothing illegal about that.
He's feeding her the chocolate. This can't be all right. What kind of town
As long
lets
as it's
a strange man put chocolates into my cousin's mouth?
The officer turns to your cousin and goes, did you allowing this to happen? Are you giving consent for the chocolate feeding? She's looking very confused. And Esclu just like,
This is not how I thought today was going to go.
I will take that as a yes. I'm very sorry, sir. Whatever's happening with the chocolate, even though it looks weird, seems to be consensual, so they appear to be adults. There's nothing illegal about that. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead
saving
and
a town, that's totally
send.
legal. Whatever. Okay.
I'm gonna send this report to King Stoneroot just so he can know what's going on with you guys. Okay. And Aaron's still filing paperwork, and Officer Dolores is like, you know what? I guess that's all we need here for the night. Were you guys here when the town was destroyed? Do you know anything about this?
We came here to
Where
find
were
out
you?
information. We came
Where
came
was-
here to find out why it got burned out, and we think it has to do with these dragonborn.
They said they did
Okay.
it. What?
I'm just picturing like Crocs just like. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
I said nothing.
I think
Yeah.
originally we were coming to talk to somebody. Someone's like merchant or dealer was in this town.
No.
Is that right?
They hadn't heard anything from people
That's
here.
what
they
it was. Okay.
And when they went to check it out, they found the whole town had been burned out.
But if we would have gone to the
So-
coffee shop, we would have instantly found the entire town.
That-
So
Of course.
it was on us.
Yeah.
Bad
it's
recon.
If you're gonna leave anybody alive, it's gonna be the barista.
Yeah.
It's true.
Well,
It's true.
yeah.
Priorities.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and walk around and kind of do some investigating. So, add to my report.
Oh, will you share any information that you find with us?
Sure. So
Great.
far, it looks like the town was torched, but I'll be around doing an investigation, and I'll let you know if I find anything.
That'd be wonderful.
The most unhelpful cop ever.
I don't know. They show some promise if they find some other things that we didn't know were here, like a sawbucks.
Yeah, but they didn't stop what is clearly a problem. But whatever.
So what's the tied up dragonborn doing? Just this whole time, he's just like,
Getting
He's
robbed.
just chilling there.
Really, really good nuts.
yeah.
It's also here on Recon, so it's just like the humans are insane.
Stay away.
Worst
Maybe
species
we've
ever.
invaded the wrong continent.
So Aaron Burr is still there, kind of filling out paperwork, and he's like, "Oh, okay. I think I need a coffee. I think I just need a coffee. It's late.
Wait,
it's late. It's like 5 a.m. at this point."
Aaron Burr, Mr. Burr, you're a dragonborn. How long have you been on Saul? Or did you come here with the other dragonborns?
It's late the 5th. He quickly goes back to writing his paperwork.
Good choice.
Well, why don't you guys go do paperwork stuff, and why don't we like check out the town now that we know nobody else is in it, like for clues or just a quick once over? What do we think?
Do we need any more information out of Rick or Crocs? If not, one of us should keep guard on them.
If there's any more of them, like somewhere else, like is there, like do they have a camp? Maybe.
Oh,
He said-
I forgot to tell you guys. Rick actually told me that there's just about a dozen of them, and
Including this
Where?
yeah.
What?
So he traveled with just about a dozen of them over here.
Oh.
Since
Rick,
we murdered like a third of them, I think we're doing a pretty good job.
Well, how many, does he say there were multiple boats, or was there only one boat of 12?
Well, Rick, how many more boats got to travel with you?
If they're on a boat, this
it
would be
was
really
just
easy.
it was just the one boat.
There weren't
But
any
we
other.
weren't going
kinda
that far.
Oh.
Oh.
Can
So it sounds like you
dragonborns
live
live?
pretty close to here.
No, I wouldn't say that. The journey was far, but it didn't take that long. And then the boat ride was longer than the journey itself, actually.
So you traveled to the boat that wasn't that far, but then the boat took forever to get to where you were going.
It felt like it. I do not do well on boats, I'll tell you what. I got so seasick.
Hurling. That's why I felt
I think
forever.
I ruined a whole box of that silk because I just barfed all over it.
You had silk that you were bringing over?
Yeah, we were kind of like in this cargo hold, and there was a lot of silk on the boat. Really pretty, different colors. I took one.
Where
I
did
liked
that
it so
go?
much. And he pulls out of his pack. He's got this really pretty green silk.
Is
Was
it
that a
anything-
military transport? Was it a military transport, or was it like a trade ship? If you guys were in the cargo
No, it
hold.
was a trade ship. No, yeah, it was just like on a merchant ship. Mm-hmm. But it
Is
got
that
some of the silk
fabric?
that it didn't barf on.
Is the silk anything that Zariah would have seen before? Like this quality of
Make
fabric?
a history
Yes.
check for me.
History. Sure thing.
Because if it's just a merchant ship, then there's that's not
17.
an army.
Well, but it could be them sneaking
Yeah.
in.
Zariah, you know that this silk, on Sol, silk really only comes from one place, especially when it's this high quality, and you know it comes from the Silk Isles, which are off the east coast of Sol.
Is the silk known for like any defensive properties?
Just really pretty.
Oh, okay.
You would know that silk is. You passed a silk booth on your way into Croxia. Just really pretty silk. It's for clothing. All kinds
Was
of
the
things.
merchant? No, the merchant was not a silk dealer. Never mind. The one who knew about everything that had happened. He didn't deal in silk.
No, the
Yeah.
supplier from Strahd was lyre leaf sage. He would farm
That's
the
right.
lyre leaf sage from the hot springs and take it up to Croxia.
Kyreth, did it say where the 12 were, like, if we could sneak up on the 12?
Oh yeah, does Rick know where they're at right now?
Yeah.
JPG.
Are you
Did
guys
we
just
lose
ask? Are you guys just asking, Rich?
We can ask Rick. Yeah.
Oh, we can ask Rick? Okay.
Yeah.
He's
do you
there.
know
I think
what-
I think I've built enough good, I guess like, I've built enough
Goodwill.
goodwill
Rapport?
with Rick so you guys can ask him. Thank you, rapport. That's the word I was trying to think of.
Nice.
Oh, I don't know where the other ones went. We kind of all got dispatched to different places. But I do know where a group was headed, and they'll probably be there in a couple of days.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do we have to say where? Come on, where?
Oh, sorry. Let me think. They were headed to.
It's okay. Do you want a sip of coffee?
think so. Oh, I remember now. They said the next raid is planned for a place called Lacos Vital. I think it's supposed to happen in like 2 days.
Oh, no.
Oh, we have to go there.
Out of
Yeah, we
curiosity,
got it.
is that a place that's south or north of where we currently are? Is it on the coast?
Like, do we know that place?
It is like northwest. So you guys are familiar enough to know the territories of Sol. It's a big enough body of water that you would know. It's more inland. You'd have to cross the plains to get there. And it is in the region of Hortiel's crop.
Hey, Rick, were there any other Dragonborn further south than you guys, or were you the most south sent group?
No. Did anybody go south? Yeah, there was a group that went further south of here. I think they said the town name was outside Rauful.
I will say, for an intern, he has a lot of information.
Yes, he's very
Honestly,
I take very good notes. I pay very good attention. You never know
you
when there's going to
shouldn't
be a
even
test.
be. Yeah, you shouldn't even be an intern at this point. You should be leading these people.
Oh, I don't know about that. They're like way awesome, and like the general was like really strong and like really terrifying. So I don't know about that. But thank you.
Who? What? The general?
Here comes the
He's on our
general.
boat.
Is the general here? Is the general here with the raiding groups?
Yeah, he's here. He was not very nice on the boat, and especially when I yacked all over those silks, he was not kind about it. No, he punched me
Where
really
did
hard
the
after
general
that.
go?
Yeah, did he go south or
Oh.
north?
No, I think he's headed north. I think he's headed north to the lake.
And
But
he.
I wouldn't mess with his group though. They're like top tier. Like they are really scary.
But you said he specifically wasn't kind to you. Is that correct?
I mean, none of them are really nice to me, but he's like super scary. Like he makes me pee myself a little. You know what I mean? You definitely don't want to mess up his coffee order.
Krocks knows what it's about.
I say we move north then.
We should definitely let King Stoneroot know about the southern group as well. That way, another group of guards can go and take care of that while we help out with this.
Sure, maybe just add it to the police report, you know?
Well, I think we can get a message to King
so-
Stoneroot faster than the police, but yes, we can do that as well.
So we have 3 areas right now, right? So we have one that's like
2.
north, like no. There's the first one that's Lacos Vital, but in Hortel's crop, and then there's the one that's south, Rawful, and then the one that's north with the general, right? Is that right, Haley?
That's the.
Or is that
Lacos
the same
Vital.
one as the first one?
No, that's correct. There's one outside of Rauful. There was one at Strahd. You know of now one headed toward the lake near Hortil's crop. And
Okay,
King
so
Stoneroot
that-
had mentioned to you. King Stoneroot had also mentioned about raids in the Glasslands.
Yes. We're at the one that's outside of Strahd right now. So that's the third one.
Yeah.
So should we
So
go
you know of
south
3 that
or
have
should we go
happened.
north? That's the question, right?
I'm fine. I'm fine either way. We just let the king know where we're going, where the other one is. So hopefully we can get some reinforcements, as well as somebody going to the opposite location.
Well, maybe send it to say we need reinforcements at both. We need like we're gonna go to the north one with where the general is, and then sending guards to both locations, so at least we get back up.
Yeah. Well,
That
yes,
sounds-
I'm on board with that.
Yeah.
I
hey,
really,
Rick,
We can
really
use
think.
our secret portal, right?
Yeah,
secret
Rick,
portal?
how good are you at taking down notes so we can send a message? Also, do you want to join us? I think you're useful. Kyreth seems to think you're pretty
Really?
useful as well. Yeah.
Well, I also
Right.
feel like he's done enough work to get paid, and then he looks
Yeah.
right at Serene.
Oh no.
You have 32 extra coin.
Yeah.
And 200 extra gold.
That's for all of us.
We can all chip in a little bit, because unpaid
So-
internships are terrible.
True. It's true.
So okay, so like
Come on.
she pulls Kyreth aside. She's like, okay, like not like a lump sum up front, right? Like not like just like paid as we go, right? Like every 2 weeks kind of thing.
Well, just
Like half up front, half later. How much you want? Like, is it 1 gold? Is 1 gold good? I don't know. Is a copper good? Is a silver good?
I feel like Eldrin adds better than me, so we should probably ask him.
Eldrin, hey Eldrin.
Yeah, who does accounting?
Aldrin, how much should we pay the unpaid intern?
A silver? I think a silver is good. I think a silver a day. No, silver every couple days. A copper a day.
I don't know
You
what's the
want to
minimum
give
wage
him
in Saul.
a livable wage.
Yeah, what's the minimum wage here in Saul? Work our way up from that.
Wait. So yeah, so like Serene would know. Corey does not know.
I don't know. I guess minimum wage is maybe like a silver a day.
So hold on, because there's a part of the thing.
I'm gonna find out how many silvers go into a gold.
I was gonna say, like, Corey, just you have 32 coins
It's 10
you stole.
it's 10 silver for every gold.
Thank you.
Right.
So we get them for 32 days. One coin per day.
So wait, how much?
Okay, in my head, I don't know what the currency is. I don't know if it's a lot or not. But since you stole 32 coins, you're giving him 1 coin each day. So we get him for like basically a month.
I mean,
That seems fair.
I'm good with that.
and then he can.
Okay,
He'll have
so-
enough money to
so-
like settle down and make a life for himself here in Saul. Which
I'm
is actually
assuming.
So how much are we deciding on right now?
A gold a day, right?
A golden.
Okay, so minimum wage is actually 2 silver per day, apparently.
So we're above
So-
the
Okay.
Oh yeah.
we
he's-
are we are improving somebody's life who is trying to be educated and who is providing very great information to us.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm okay with a gold a day at this point.
Me too.
A
That's
gold a
5
day
times minimum
is-
wage.
Very competitive.
A gold a day
Very
is a
competitive pay.
modest lifestyle.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right.
Well, he's got to say yes first.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Sure.
I know we're driving a hard bargain.
Let's show him the benefits package. You know. Like,
We all have
Gold a day,
swords.
sir.
You can
And
have
we
your
will
own
protect you.
zombie backpack.
No, the zombie's trying to kill literally everyone else.
It's an insurance package. It's something that like carries on with you after your life.
He's a dragonborn though. He's probably gonna want dental.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
We don't cover dental. Nobody does.
Nobody does.
So you pitch him this plan to work for you. Oh, geez, the gold a day. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. But I don't know, you guys.
We can
I
do
mean,
less.
if the dragonborn, if it's not that. I'm very grateful for the offer. But if the dragonborn find out that I'm working with you, they'll just kill me. So no amount of money can really fix that.
I mean,
I mean,
we'll
It
protect
is
you.
okay.
Yeah.
can you pretend to be our prisoner?
Oh.
We
Gold under the
captured you.
table. You don't have to write taxes then.
Mm-hmm. And yeah.
I like less paperwork.
Yeah, under the table, gold only, no benefits. I mean, Dragonborn's a pre-existing condition anyways for dental, so it doesn't count. So
and we'll just tie you. We'll tie you up pretty tight, so you won't be able to escape anyway.
Yeah.
I guess it sounds kind of uncomfortable, but I guess you guys still seem a little nicer than my actual bosses. Yeah, I guess I could tag along and just look like your prisoner. I guess that'd be okay. And at this point, you just hear Krocks go, "You dirty traitor!"
Yeah, we'll have to figure out something to do with him. Maybe we'll give
just-
Crocs to the officer to take back to King
Yeah.
Stone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Like,
How did the officer not arrest him when he was here for his report?
Who knows?
As you're
Officer,
saying
I
that,
need
the
you to
officer,
hang-
Officer Dolores
Yeah.
comes back with the report, and she kind of closes her notebook. Okay, I did a full sweep of the area. I think I got a good idea. There's something back by the hot springs you guys might want to go check out. That was the only thing I saw that was kind of weird.
You know what?
Only
Burnt up
thing?
crispy
We'll
bodies.
go look at it. I think Serene might want to specifically give a once-over on what's left over there.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
So,
She walks
what do you want to
away.
do with him? And she points to the tied up dragonborn.
Do we think we've gotten all the information we can get out of Crocs?
Well, now
Well,
we have to make
I
sure that
also
he
think-
doesn't escape, so Rick stays safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then
That's why-
I would send him with Officer Dolores to Stoneroot.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
Same.
Yeah.
Yep.
Officer,
Yes.
do you think you can handle him, taking him back to King Stoneroot by yourself?
Where's my cousin?
Yeah, we do have a Minotaur.
Wait. Let's
We do have
like
another Minotaur.
Like, I need him to not do that breath weapon again. I don't think that she
Oh,
survived that.
Just muzzle him.
We need another scarf.
Yeah.
Kyreth.
He just takes out like 7 of them and I'm like, which color did you want? Like,
What
yeah,
color is your favorite?
What color is his favorite?
red.
Okay. We're
Can I
using
have
red.
the blue
Oh,
one? He's a white dragonborn, so he asked for the blue one.
Yeah.
I want the
Aw.
blue one.
Yeah, and you can keep
Okay.
this afterwards. Sorry we gotta tie you up, but you can have this lovely scarf after.
And he's just like, humans really are insane. They're just insane.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you people are crazy, and I can't wait for your decimation.
Lovely meeting you too, Crocs. Thank you.
You know that's only destroying like 10%, right?
oh, now we do math. Okay.
Now your math is fair right now, Corey. You take that 1 point to make your math fair. Not to pay the unpaid intern,
Nope.
but to correct somebody about genocide.
Oh my gosh. So Officer
like,
Dolores,
I'm gonna go
do
look
you-
at bodies.
Do you need any other assistance taking this Dragonborn back with you to King Stoneroot? I know we've got at least S. Clue and Aaron Burr or Kyreth's brother.
Yeah, Zodra and Onyx are still
sure.
outside the city.
Yeah.
Any amount of help transporting a dangerous prisoner, that would be good. Yeah, anyone you can provide me, I'd appreciate it.
What do you think, Kyreth? Would your brother be up for the task?
Yeah, sure. And I think I call out into the distance, Zodran!
Can Zodran bring the
Zodran!
horses too?
Okay, first and foremost, cure Onyx, and then number 2, go back home, and then make sure that this prisoner gets to the king, okay?
So bad news. Tried to cure Onyx. He's undead, and now he's just regular dead.
Oh no!
Well, I mean, cured. He did it. Good
Laid
job.
to rest. He can be laid to rest. Did your brother bury him and give him his rights?
I mean, he's a cleric, so I assume, right?
Poor backpack.
Happy to help with the transport.
Just go back to mom. Just go back to mom and help these nice people get this dragon guy back to the king, okay?
Copy that. And you just hear like distant hoof pounding, and then it gets closer and closer, and he just starts running up through the town. Okay, sure. Happy to help with the transport. Yeah, the horses are still back there.
Okay.
Okay.
But they're yours, so I got my own hooves. I don't need a horse. You know what I mean?
Oh, hey, I know you're walking, but there's a sword that, did we want to keep the sword, or
I don't want to fight his brother.
No, we don't recommend using it. It's kind of a cursed sword, but maybe I can actually put that in the satchel. Is it too big?
Can you put it in the satchel? Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, put it in the satchel.
So, I mean, if you put it long ways down, it's like it's like a bag of
Yeah.
devouring, I guess. So yeah, you could fit the sword in there.
All right, cool. So I'm not gonna worry about
With like
the
a
sword
sticky
him.
note that's like,
Do not touch.
Do not
don't
touch while
don't
walking.
approach people while walking.
Yeah. well, you know what? One of us will give like this is how it works to Rick, and Rick can take down the notes, and we'll just wrap it around with the sword. It'll be good. Oh, yeah. So I can work on that. I can work on with Rick getting the note of like, hey, watch out for this sword. Hey, like don't touch it, don't wield it. This is what it does, and start putting it in the bag. Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you you let go of the handle, and it almost looks like it's going to tear through the bag, but then it just like pops out of view and is no longer in the bag.
Awesome.
Nice.
And then, hey Rick, we need to send a message. Can you take down some notes real quick? We're gonna just
Yeah.
Say, hey King, because Zariah has she can actually write out a good letter. Never mind, she's nobility. Dear King Stoneroot.
He tears it up.
We have received confirmation that there are 2 raiding parties of Dragonborn heading to... I wrote down the towns. Lacos Vital and another one outside Raphel. A general that works for the Dragonborn is heading towards Lacos Vital, which we are heading to as well. If you could send reinforcements to help us, as well as guards to help out in Raphel, that would be appreciated. Is there anything else I forgot, guys? Oh, there's a prisoner Dragonborn being sent with Officer Dolores.
Anything bad that she says is not true.
While Rick is taking down this note, Serena's just gonna kind of walk next to him and like slip a gold piece in his pocket because she thinks he's doing a good job, but like so that he doesn't notice.
She's got an early bonus.
Yeah, he's pretty preoccupied with his tasks, so you could easily slip it in his bag and he wouldn't notice.
That genocide.
Is there any other information we need to send to the king? No?
Do we have to give him a heads up that we took an intern?
No.
No.
Okay, that's fair. Okay.
It's also keeping
We'll
Rick
sign
safe.
all the paperwork. Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, under the table. Great.
Flying
Thank
under
you,
the
Rick.
radar.
Thank you, Rick. And Zariah can add her own name to the letter just to kind of confirm it's from us, and then put it in the bag.
Perfect. Yep. You drop the letter in the bag and disappears.
All right. Now we hope that he gets it and sends some reinforcements. We got 2 days to get there.
The horses.
Officer Dolores has everyone packed up. She found the horses and brought them into town and has connected, kind of hog-tied and thrown Krocks over one of the back of the horses. We'll just take the one horse if that's okay. I feel like you guys actually you guys should probably take the horses. We'll just walk. We'll be all right. There's enough of us that we'll be fine. And Esklu's like, don't worry, he's not going anywhere. But she does look at you, Kyreth, and she goes, you call me. You send me a parchment the next time you're in town. And she's just got chocolate on her lips still.
Yeah.
That's going right in the scarf. Right in the scarf.
Is there something we're supposed to explore, right? Is that the cop brought up?
Yeah.
Anything else. We're supposed to explore literally anything else.
We can go check the other 2 Dragonborn. I'm sure Serene wants to check their pockets as well.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, thank you for the
Vancouver by
raid.
night. Thank you for the raid. Welcome.
Oh!
Playing some good Dur tonight. Yeah.
A little more.
They're checking out a very raided and very burned town to see if there's anything left. All right. So yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Thanks for the
Should we go to
follow.
the Dragonborn
Cookie and
first?
Cyclopean cupcake.
Shall we go check out
Idea
the
with the Dragonborn.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so anyone who wants to... Ooh. The Zach man, the king's favorite pet, his lost swan. I imagine you first find a wanted poster and then it's just kind of there. There's a hefty reward. All right, so as you're walking through the town, you somehow in like all the rubble, you see this lost pet poster, and it's of a swan, and he's got a little gold crown on his head. And the return information is King Stoneroot. King Stoneroot has lost his beloved pet swan. Archimedes.
Okay. Archimedes.
Reward.
Okay.
If that is a Clash of the Titans reference, I'm very proud of you right now, Haley.
So that was the first name that popped into my head. So sure.
But if it also works as a reference.
Reward if found. And then you start to hearing like this kind of honking sound from the back where the hot spring is.
Oh, well, great. Going that way anyway. How big is the reward?
It says 75 gold.
Oh, okay. All right. another 75 days of our intern.
Right.
That's
That's enough to put him through college.
There we go.
Community college.
He's gonna catch this swan.
Pay for housing.
Okay.
We'll go with that.
I want to go look at the bodies.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
are we not gonna catch Archimedes?
At the hot springs.
Oh, at the hot springs.
They're at
Okay.
the same place.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
You hear the honking coming from closer to the water. So you guys are headed back to the hot springs? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so there's definitely some burned, ashen lumps of look like they were formerly bodies, humans, that are just kind of in the streets, and you see some that are in where the buildings were. Just these kind of ashen mounds of former humanoids. And then through the lyre leaf sage, which grows a little taller right near the hot springs, you do hear hack, 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 hack. That's my swan impression. That's as good as it's gonna get.
Great.
The swan is
it's pretty
vicious.
Great. Yeah.
And you see. Oh, you just see a beautiful swan kind of walking around, pecking through the mud of the hot springs.
Is it wearing a crown?
It is wearing a crown.
Great. We know it's the one then.
Thank you for the raid.
Oh.
Thanks for the raid.
New
Is anyone particularly good at handling animals?
I mean, I'm not great, but I think Aldrin is, considering they have a puppy.
heart beast.
A heart beast.
I can try. It's not a plant, so I'm not.
I mean, I'll help you. I'll try and like finagle it into wherever you need to
Tell
do.
us what we
Sure.
can do to help. Yeah.
I had an undead backpack once.
That's
And then it's just regular dead.
animal. Now it's just regular dead. I really hope
regular
you
dead.
buried it.
Does anyone have any treats? Maybe some chocolate?
Is that good for swans?
I mean,
Accidentally poison it.
Wait.
well, you can't give
When
them bread.
When Eldrin says that, does he look at Kyreth or does he look at Clue?
Right.
I'm gonna say clue. Maybe some chocolates.
I just hand you like my bag of holding of chocolates at this point.
So Eldrin's gonna toss a couple chocolates at the swan and see if it like does anything. Should I like roll?
Isn't that poisonous for?
I don't know.
I think that's like I think
It is
chocolate's
for
not good
dogs.
for. I don't think any animal can eat chocolate.
Okay, let's take away the chocolate and just feed them the nuts.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
There's magic
There you go.
chocolate.
I assume it's magic chocolate.
We just assume it's magic chocolate.
So-
So you were feeding my cousin magic chocolate. Oh, awesome. All right.
Was it consensual?
Laced with
it was
magic.
consensual.
Laced with magic.
Consensual
It was
chocolate.
romantic.
It's gonna be the new Hershey flavor.
It was romantical.
The new Hershey flavor.
What do I roll?
I guess animal handling?
Okay.
Do you have that? Do you have your character sheet? It'll say
Yep.
it on there.
Yeah. I rolled a 6.
All right.
Nope.
So you throw this almond at this swan, and it kind of like hits him in the head a little bit. Hack, hack. But then he sees it, and then he goes to eat it. But, it's a pretty large almond, so you can see him just start to go. He pecks it, and then you can see him start to go, what?
Oh no.
no.
And the swan is now
I'm
choking
gonna try to
on
do
the
Oh, God.
Can I do
I'm so
Heimlich
sorry.
maneuver on a swan? Can I do the Heimlich
You
maneuver?
can certainly try. Give me a medicine check.
Could you squeeze it
okay.
out from the
I
neck?
can do that. Oh, please let me roll well. Oh, thank goodness. 17.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you come up behind this poor choking swan and you grab it around the breast, because that's what they are, and you just kind of give it a heaving motion and see the almond shoot out.
Could you just like shoot it out the neck though?
I was gonna say, I imagine it looking like playing the bagpipes.
Mm.
This is how bagpipe playing was invented. Swan
Absolutely.
Heimlich maneuver. All right, cool.
100%. Kind of sounds like
my
Danny
God.
Boy for some reason.
Oh, hey, oh.
Oh. So we succeed.
But right at the moment you have this swan in your arms that you have saved from choking.
Don't let it
Can
go.
I try soothing it? Since it, was it was choking. I just like squished it. It's not necessarily gonna know I helped save it.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an animal handling check.
All right. Ooh, how do we do? Not terrible. 15.
Nice.
Yeah, so swan, not gonna lie, he's kind of a stupid swan. So he's just like, after he coughed it up, he's just like, hag, hag. It's just
Okay. All right. We got this one.
Soraya, does he fit in the bag? Does he fit in the portal?
I think we find we couldn't send live things in it because it
Yeah.
wouldn't.
No, we couldn't send a
live.
live person. We couldn't put a person in it. A
Because
goose.
it's too big.
Yeah, it's
Right.
obviously
How
smaller.
big is the swan? Is smaller.
How big is the bag?
I mean, if you just like.
I would say
You can
it's like
definitely get the
a
neck
small
in.
messenger bag. So with some massaging and maybe slight squishing, you feel like you could fit this swan into the bag.
Great. Okay.
Swans just look puffy because of the feathers, so you can really squeeze it.
Yeah.
Like-
Okay, kind of like a fluffy cat. Cool. Hey Rick, I need you to write a note real quick. I'm going to tie this on the swan's leg. Hey King Stoneroot, found your goose. If the
Swan,
75 Swan. If the 75 gold is still the reward, send it along with your
Oh,
reinforcement.
no. Right is 100 still the reward. See what happens.
Great. Is 100 gold still the reward? You can send it with the reinforcements to Lacos Vital.
Serene just
Serene, like-
shedding
like,
a tear.
I pat Clue on the back so hard. I'm like, you just make me so proud.
Oh my god.
All right. Thank you, Rick. Go ahead and write that down. Zaraya will make her little signature on it as well.
There's definitely a lot of scratch marks where it said goose and where it said 75 gold.
Wait, no, Rick. Right. Do you have that white flour paste that you can put over something so he doesn't know that we said so?
I don't have that. I'll just rewrite it really quick, and he just rewrites it
good.
with the
Good choice,
corrections.
good choice. Yeah.
Hey, thank you for the gifted subs, Wrestle Gamer. Thanks. Was given 133 gift subs. Holy cow! Thank you. That's amazing. Well, thanks. I want to know what your favorite wrestler is, also, by the way.
Ooh.
All right. So you tie the note to the swan. Give
The
me
swan.
just like I don't know. I guess I don't need to make you roll for it, but are you the one shoving the swan into the bag?
Probably sleight of hand, athletics.
Sting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me like what would I call this?
I don't
Like
know.
a dex.
Dex
Yes. Let's see, D&D realm. What kind of check do we need to stuff a swan into a bag?
Semester bag.
Oh, I don't know.
Little
I mean,
animal
I'm thinking, like,
handling.
Animal
little sleight of
handling,
hand.
maybe like
Dexterity.
athletics,
Let's do an
Like-
animal handling check to see if you can do it without
Nature.
hurting him, getting him into the
Alright.
bag.
Oh boy.
I've got a
I
blessing.
love
it goes-
D&D.
if it goes bad, just like maybe a survival check. I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
also roll my blessing, which is a D6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Part of me's thinking like this goose is going to like escape, or Swan's going to escape and fly away with the bag over its head.
11. It probably is.
Oh God, no!
yeah,
Can we
it takes-
help?
I don't know. Can you?
Yeah,
let's
if
help.
someone wants to
Could I?
if someone wants
could
to
I give-
assist, like opening the bag.
Opening the bag. Yeah.
Assist-
I'll
Could I-
open the
Could
swan.
I give Aurora one of my rerolls?
No, they are non-transferable. Sorry, honey.
Okay, fine.
Assisting.
So we can either Clue. You can either roll separately, or Zariah can roll again, as if she was rolling with advantage. So whatever you guys want to do.
Oh, roll again. Roll again.
Okay. Sure. Animal handling.
Got this. Roll well.
Do I re-roll my blessing or no?
No.
I don't think that's how it works, but I do.
No, I mean, you got
Yeah,
Or
you
does
got
the
5 on
blessing,
your
or does the
blessing.
blessing go with it?
Carry over. Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know that we've ever done that before. Well, because he would have been helping you with advantage before, so yes, I will say you
Okay.
can apply the same blessing number. Yeah.
All right. I said originally I had 11. Now it is a 13. Not a huge improvement.
Yeah.
It's an improvement.
It's
an
it's not
18 now.
like hard. It's not super hard. So you gotta. It takes a little longer than you think to kind of open and stretch the bag out wide enough to kind of like, and also squish down his feathers to make sure he doesn't, and make sure his feet aren't kicking.
Hi,
So,
Archimedes.
but you successfully drop the swan in the bag, and as soon as his head goes below the seam line, he disappears.
Woo!
Yay!
Great. Woohoo! We are on top of these tasks today.
Side quest for
Yeah.
days.
All right, Serene, let's go check out those dead bodies. I mean, oh, sorry,
That's-
Rick. Let's go check out
That
some stuff over here.
charcoal.
Rick, come over here with me over this way. We'll go over this direction.
You proud of that one?
We're gonna-
You proud of that?
We're gonna check out the charcoal formerly known as human.
Dragonborn.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I
So
was gonna say the 2 dead Dragonborn are over
Yes.
here. It's kind of, and we haven't searched them. I'm trying to be
Zariah,
honest.
yeah,
that's true.
Definitely take Rick away.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Me and Rick are gonna go over here. We're gonna go investigate this area. You guys go check out the hot springs.
okay.
Yeah. We'll
So
go
whoever
investigate.
is investigating the hot springs, give me an investigation check.
I'm definitely doing that, but
Mhm.
not well, probably.
I rolled a 3.
The phone, Vessel Gamer.
I rolled a 12.
16.
Nice.
So,
Ooh,
and then I think clues.
6.
Yeah. So,
I'm really glad that you helped me do a reroll.
Yes.
Conrad
I
and Clue,
understood
you
the
guys
assignment.
Are, yeah, you guys are just looking in the wrong places. You just are getting distracted by
It's a
the
beautiful sky.
Fireleaf Sage. Yeah, it's a beautiful starry night tonight. You're just
I think I'm looking for stuff, and he's just distracting me because he's real mad about his cousin still.
Oh, even yeah.
that good.
Perfect.
Oh, we can look over here, or you can, ask my cousin out. Or we can look over here, or you can feed my cousin. Oh no, let's see. Is there like my cousin over here? I don't know. I think you would find it if it was my cousin.
Do you think that she likes me romantically, or?
And that's what we're leading with. That is everything you're hearing from. Is that's your go-to. That is what you're literally. I think you. Oh.
Did you like catch a vibe, or?
Oh, he just keeps
'cause I feel
going.
like we
He's
were
just gonna keep going.
vibing a little bit.
There was a vibe. There was definitely a vibe that I was feeling.
Great. Okay. You can be the best man at our wedding.
Oh. Now, like Clue's just like picking up like wood as if he was gonna start a fire, even though that's not that's not the assignment. But now he's just picking up wood and just holding it, like, yeah, yeah, totally, yeah. That's the exact vibe that I was referencing as I was doing this. There's a lot of random wood here. That's interesting. It's perfect for what I need to do, but
What are you doing?
I am carrying wood.
lot of
Right.
connotations there, Clue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Kyreth doesn't say this, but JPG's like, yep, he is carrying a lot of wood right now.
There's a lot of wood between
right.
Kyreth and Clue right now.
It's true. It's true. And beef.
That's true.
Beef and wood.
Yep.
Yeah. No,
Doesn't make it better.
okay, so I'm being a little bit more. It's just more like. Oh, wait, what?
Spray bottle full
Oh.
of water.
Nicole
Yes.
To use on
Bandit.
Kyreth.
Yes.
Well, there you go. In the hot springs, you see this spray bottle clue that you can use if you want to. So now you have this kind of like it looks like a leather stitched pouch, and it's got a little trigger on it and a little nozzle.
Perfect. Just like goes behind Kyreth, just like stumps a little bit. Just waiting for him to say something about my cousin. Just waiting.
I just like that she's taller
Squirt.
than me, you know?
He's like, no,
No,
bad.
this is perfect.
That's amazing. All right. So for Eldrin, who actually did have a really good investigation check, you're kind of checking through the lyre leaf sage, and you can see like the big clawed footprints of the dragonborn. But then you kind of look closer to in the hot spring itself, and you feel like you can kind of see like an odd glow under the water.
Could I try to detect magic there at all, or?
Yeah, absolutely. Is that something you can automatically do?
I think so.
Or is that something you have to roll for?
I think it's a ritual cast for
Oh,
like
yeah,
10
yeah.
minutes or something, yeah. But
Cool. Easy enough. You can take the 10 minutes and kind of try to figure out what's down there. You do pick up magical essence. It's organic in nature.
I picked up some magical essence. It's organic in nature.
Is that all he says? So, like, I assume, like, at some point, Serene notices that Eldrin's just been kind of, like, doing ritual. And so, like, she waits, and she's like, is he done yet? And then, like, you just kind of, like, I picked up some magical stuff. She's like, oh, my God. And just, like, starts, like, where is the magical thing? Tell me and I'll get it for you. Where is it? Tell me.
I'm going to point to it. It's right over there.
Okay.
He points like in the middle of the hot spring.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, all right. And she's like, okay.
Don't burn
I got
yourself.
it.
So you have to kind of like wade into the water. It's like a hot tub. It's bubbling. It actually feels really nice, and you can feel the objects with your feet first. They're very round, and then as you go to grab one of them, you pull it up, and it's kind of covered in mud. So you rinse it off in the hot spring, and it's like this large oval, almost like a large egg in your hand.
Hey, Eldrin, catch!
Oh my god. I'm going to say that I caught it.
Is Eldrin dexterous?
Yes?
Did you guys hear that?
That's so confident. Yes.
Give me a dex check.
Oh, good. All right. Oh, God. Dex check. All right.
Is there just one or are there multiple? 'Cause I
Dirty
just
20.
threw one.
Dirty 20.
Nice. 30-20. Okay. Yeah, you catch this object. It's a little hot in your hand, so it kind of feels like a hot potato. So you're kind of having to do that thing with it because it's been in the hot springs sitting in there, so it is very hot to the touch. Serene, you actually felt a second object with your feet as you were kind of feeling around in the water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So same thing. You rinse it off, and it's another one of these large eggs.
This one I will just carry.
So kind of
out.
hot to the touch. Okay.
Because he's already got one, and I'm very proud that he caught the one. It was like a good catch. It was like solid, like. Yeah.
Heisman.
Exactly.
Oh,
So is it an actual egg?
Yeah, it appears to look like an egg. It's bigger than any egg you've ever seen. It almost looks like it's got grooves in it. One of them is a really bright, shiny green color. The other one is almost like a coppery, brassy color.
Where's Rick?
I still have a Hiccup with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does Hiccup react to seeing these things?
She's a baby, so she just kind of is chilling.
baby?
She's not very super.
Okay, cool.
She's just a baby. She's not super aware of what's going on.
Let's bring Rick back. Let's see if he knows what's going on.
Well, have you guys
Back, or should we go to Rick?
checked out the dead Dragonborn and searched their pockets yet?
No, I have not done that yet. No.
Serene.
This was the thing, right? Yeah. Here, and I'll just like, you're fine.
He's juggling the hot eggs in his hands.
Right.
Serena, are you checking the bodies?
Yes, I am checking the bodies.
Okay, just give me another investigation check.
Investigation.
Mm-hmm.
15.
15. Yeah. So, Eldrin with his fireball kind of destroyed a good chunk of them. So, but what you do find is between the two of them, you find 60 more gold between the two of them.
Nice.
60 or 16? 60.
60.
Yeah.
How did Rickety Cat pull that off?
What?
Someone in the chat guessed that before she said it.
Dang.
What?
Oh God!
I'm here just to blow your mind, Clue. I'm here just to blow your mind.
I'm being really dumb right now. I feel like I'm missing something here.
I looked down and saw 60, and I was like, that's a good number.
Oh. I was like, wait, hold on. What am I missing here?
She is magic.
Well, for that I was thinking, is she Rickety Cat? Am I just being, does everyone know, her,
Yeah,
am I being dumb?
You just got punked. It's good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
This is definitely not how I thought today was going to go. This is definitely not.
Just wait till you get back to Lucy. Everything will be better.
So, once I'm done, looking at the bodies, I'm gonna kind of grab Clue and Kyreth as they're, I'm sure, squabbling. I'm like, come on, we found something. Let's go to Rick. We need to talk to Rick. Trying to get
we're not far.
to Rick.
I run around Serene, and I'm trying to hide from the squirt bottle at this point.
So can I have Timmy and Rick they seem to really click and get along, because Timmy's just really quiet and a great listener, and so Rick's got another person. With Kyreth, he's kind of been loosened up. He feels a little more confident and can talk. So with Timmy, he's just kind of giving him his life story.
Aww.
Yeah, and then my mom didn't really think I'd amount to anything, but honestly, I told her, I was playing this board game I can make a living off doing this. I know it. I know there's people that would want to watch me play this board game. It's called the Cones of Dunshire, and it's just the coolest game ever.
And Timmy, he's still learning how to interact with living beings, so he's looking at me am I doing this right? And he takes his hand and just does a pat on the shoulder, and I just give him a thumbs up, you're doing great, Timmy, you're doing such a great job.
Oh, thanks, little buddy, you're a good listener.
Haley, I feel like that came from deep.
My deep Pontian heart.
If someone, we need
That's
little
right.
Sebastian
I made
here
Cones
right
of
now.
Dunshire exist in this world.
You'll have to tell us more about this game. I've never played it, so I don't know if you have a travel version of it.
I actually did invent it myself, so I do have a travel version. I'll totally teach it to you guys. All right.
When we take a night to rest, we're totally playing it, team bonding.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna take a long time to learn, and I've written an entire handbook just dedicated to it. Now, there's 32 different types of cones. There's
Oh.
Captain Cones. There's Dirkshire Cones. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm
I
down.
believe in you.
I'm very excited to play this game.
Maybe this
I
might
just
be two different
And I-
nights.
And I just wanna be like, hey, Rick, what are these? And then I point at Eldrin.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely not supposed to know about those.
But you know, since you're
Jinx
now
reactions?
earning,
Right.
now you're
We're
I
earning
guess the
credits
I
from
guess the
us,
eggs out of
right?
I guess the eggs out of the hot spring on that one. Those are dragon eggs.
Dragon or
Oh,
dragonborn?
cool. And like,
No, they're dragon eggs. Those are
Oh.
really, really important. Please don't drop those.
What's the plan for these?
These particular kinds really like being in warm climates, so that's why they're here in the hot springs.
Should we put it back?
They're so far from home. What about like the mama dragon?
Should we put it back?
Yeah.
Aurora's kind of like where I'm going with this.
I don't
Is
know
there
if we
about to
should
be a
go
very
back.
angry mom? Do
Oh.
we need to put the eggs back?
Are these fresh eggs?
Fresh eggs. I mean,
They're
I
still
would hope that
alive.
they'd hatch any day now that they've been kind of incubating in the hot springs. No, their moms are not nearby.
I just want Kyreth to be like, ah, babies, and then he like picks one up and he like kind of warms it up in his arms.
No, don't warm it up.
No.
Stop it.
No, Kyrie,
No.
Rick literally said the moms aren't here. Where's the dads? We need to return these eggs.
But like, but
Rick, what's the
babies.
reason for hatching these eggs here in Saul?
You see, the whole point of us coming here is to like raid towns and to make hospitable environments for these baby dragon eggs.
Oh no.
Oh. So,
Oh no.
I don't want to hurt them, but this isn't a good place for them. Is there any way to like keep them a little dormant for a little longer without hurting them?
Well,
Yeah.
Since these ones are more heat inclined, I would imagine if you put them in a colder environment, that would keep them, it would delay them from hatching.
Kyreth, how about
It
you
wouldn't
hold
hurt
it
them.
away from your body? Away from your body.
oh,
Yeah.
Kyreth has already
think so.
put like 6 scarves on each egg at this
Oh
point.
my god.
Shit.
Okay, so dragons are mythical, right? Like this land has, if I understand correctly, there has never been a dragon here before, right?
Not here on Saul, no.
Okay.
No.
Are dragons nice?
Does Zariah...
Generally, no. They pretty much conquer and rule based on fear and intimidation.
Does
They're
Zariah
awesome.
does Zariah know any lore about dragons from being a Galen?
Ooh, give me a history check.
Cool. Thank you.
Do we have to kill the dragon?
25.
No, we're not gonna kill the.
No, we're
But
just
we-
gonna let them go to sleep and let them be dormant.
That's called death.
No. We're
That's
gonna
not
send
He's
them
death.
back
not
home.
dead. They're just
And we're
sleeping.
gonna-
I've seen Deadpool.
All of you, while you're arguing, I'm just putting more scarves on these things.
Oh my
No,
god.
Kyreth, you gotta stop. You gotta
Serene,
stop.
can you start unscarving? Start unscarving.
Yeah. I'm just gonna like Kyreth. We have to. We will keep one scarf on it, but we need to not have all the scarves on it because if it wakes up and it's an evil thing, you're gonna have to fight it and you'll have to kill it, and that will be bad and that will be sad. Less scarves. One
Serene.
scarf. One scarf.
Serene, just
you've-
because.
I was like, you've
But
already got one
Serene-
dragon. A baby dragon.
Yeah,
that dragon's
You're
nice.
good. You're good.
But
We can't
But
handle 3 right now.
Eldrin, though, but I mean, you guys, just because something scary doesn't mean we should be afraid of it, right?
No, we're not being afraid. We're taking care of what we need to do first, and then we're going to be making sure we take care of the eggs. Right now,
And I think
we do
he's
not
like-
have a mobile babysitting center for dragons that can also
And he's like-
go and attack dragonborns.
He's cradling one
So-
right now, and he's like, look, all we are is fear and intimidation, right? What's scary to one of us isn't scary to somebody else, right? So why would we be treating
gonna
these
take-
things differently?
No. We're going to take care of them, but we're going to get them back to their parents where they can hatch.
Yeah, I like that
well.
idea.
Yeah.
But
So, Zariah.
we can't have
Yeah,
them hatch now.
What we got?
So, Zariah, because you are technically a member of the royal family in Gala, you would be privy to some information that normal Galans would not. The king of Gala, his attitude towards dragons is they are dangerous, they are violent, and they are to be killed. So that's kind of like the Galan outlook on dragons. Your cousin has a little bit less of an aggressive attitude towards them, and I think he might be a little more lenient, a little more curious about it. But the king of Gala knows the history, and so you might have come across in some of your education in Gala where that beef between the dragons and the humans came from. That was a really good roll too. That's the perception
I
you
did
have on
spend a lot
dragons,
of-
and then
Yeah.
remind me what your question was, though.
We can focus it. Is there anything that specifically, like, what do I know about a newborn hatching dragon? Things to watch out for, or what? It might be even just stories of, as soon as it hatches, it raises a town, kind of thing.
How to train it.
How to train one. I don't know if we have those books.
You probably don't have too much dragon knowledge in Gala, because it's taught so much into you guys that they're dangerous, they're violent. That's all they are. They're killing monsters. You might know that they, as wormlings, when they first hatch, they do, like a bird would kind of like imprint on the first thing it sees and kind of comes in contact with. So you know that, and you're very studious person. You would know that maybe through nurture that could affect a dragon's outcome, and if they end up being evil or not. But you don't know this. You've never been around dragons. You have no proof if it works or not. It's just your theory.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and let folks know, especially Kyreth. Look, we're going to take care of them. We're not going to hurt them. I know back home they wouldn't really be too thrilled about this, but I think if we don't let them hatch until we are ready, meaning we've got a place, we're no longer traveling as quickly, because right now we're going to be hitting on the road and we got to get to a place fast. We can't deal with the babies hatching just now. So we need to find some kind of cart that we can pull on the horse. We can make sure that they're secure, not keep them too warm, but also not let them be too cold. And when we're ready, we can talk about if we think we're ready, for raising little ones. But like, we need to talk about this. You don't just
Rick
rush
even
into
said the
child
cold
rearing.
isn't gonna hurt them.
Look, I
but
can't
it
believe
could.
that this is happening here. You can't control when an animal is going to come out of the oven. If they're going to
No,
come out,
but-
they're coming out. Life
but we
will
can-
find a way. We can't control that. To think that we can control that is ridiculous.
But we don't need to speed it up. We don't
I'm not
need to
saying
speed
speed
it
it
up.
up, but I'm saying we don't know what damage cold ice freezing the eggs are going to be. If we are going to have them be on our team, we let Kyreth scarf it up.
I
Mama
say
them?
we
Yeah.
just make sure they don't get as hot as the hot springs, but we keep them at a good temperature.
I immediately just take the both of them and I'm just holding them.
All right, well, Kyreth,
I-
we're going to need you to find a way to, we do need to find a cart to put them in. You can sit in the cart, but, or walk alongside it, but we do need your hands free.
The dude who didn't want to wait for a horse is going to sit in a cart.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, but he can walk next to it. You know what, we need like a cart, a push cart.
Oh god.
Oh, yes.
It's that mogwai into a gremlin. Oh, sorry, I read the wrong thing. Thank you.
Well, that changes the whole narrative right there.
Nanny Bobbins.
Oh, man.
Oh god.
So, while you're having this discussion about the eggs, you feel a breeze come in from the east, and you see floating down from the sky is this humanoid holding on to this like umbrella, and her feet are kind of pointed out, and she lands right in front of you, and she said, "Hey, look at those beautiful eggs. They simply must be cared for. My name is Nanny Bobbins. How do you do?"
Hello, Nanny Bobbins. Looking up, where did you come from?
Winds from the east, of course.
Oh, okay.
Kyreth
What
is
brings you here?
Kyreth's immediately like put off by this, and he just turns very pouty. He's just like, no.
Oh my goodness.
Now, I can see that you're trying to keep the children warm, but they will need a lot more tender love and care than that, so why don't you go ahead and hand them over to me?
What are you going to do with the eggs?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, good question.
Well, you should know that I have very good qualifications to care for eggs. I have sat on many an egg personally, and I will make it my personal duty to make sure they hatch safely. She pulls out this carpet bag, and she opens it, and it looks like it's big enough to fit both of the eggs.
Can Soraya do an insight check to make sure that this isn't someone who just eats large dragon eggs?
Sure.
Okay, great.
Yeah, roll an insight
I
check.
smelled eggs.
Yeah, right,
It's breakfast
right.
time.
20.
This party's
Is
getting
she
bigger all the
trustworthy?
time.
She seems extremely trustworthy. She seems like she has the credentials to be caring for eggs. And she has got a very warm and nurturing quality about her, even though she seems cold at times, but still warm and nurturing.
Is she just going to leave once they're hatched? Once the job is done, is she just going to float away and then leave them alone? Because we need the dragons to be cared for positively past, the hatching.
Oh, yeah, past the hatching. Yeah, it's right.
Mostly I just specialize in eggs. You see, when a dragon's feathering his nest, he's got very little time to rest, and that is when it is my job to care for the eggs.
I see.
I need you to teach me how to feather.
So you have to come with
Well,
us. If you want to hang out with the eggs, you gotta come with us. We're not stopping for you, lady. We gotta go.
Or just teach the feather, and then we can just move on.
That's gonna
Well,
take
it
forever.
appears that these eggs need to be in a very warm environment. So perhaps the hot springs was actually a good spot for them.
The scarves will do. Let's go.
Yeah, the scarves will do.
What will happen? What will happen if we keep them warm but not as warm as the hot springs?
They would just take longer to hatch, of course.
See, that's what
Which
I'm
is
saying.
ridiculous. Why wouldn't you want your eggs to hatch as quickly as possible?
I mean, it's
You
kind
don't
of what I
know.
said too.
Thank you for
We're on a
that.
time
You-
crunch.
You don't know how warm my mom's scarves are.
That's
I wear a
that's your
scarf
defense.
myself.
Okay. It's an interesting thing to get angry about of all this.
Your mother, she's a scarf maker.
Yeah.
I like you, but I still don't trust this.
You can see she's wearing a black scarf around her neck. And she's like, I believe this scarf was actually handmade by someone. Oh, what was her name? She was such a sweet dear. She sounded like she was from a large city. She makes beautiful scarves, though. And her scarves are quite warm.
Gosh. I didn't write down your mom's name.
Glenda.
It's Glenda.
It's Glenda.
What was Glinda? She flips over her scarf, and you can see like a little like hand-stitched patch that says "Made with Love" by Glenda on it.
Yes. Yes.
I just toss her the eggs and I'm like, I trust her. Let's move.
Wow.
Throw the eggs!
Wow!
Wow, Kyreth. Wow.
She
Worst
with
parenting choice.
surprising dexterity, like when she throw the eggs and she snaps her fingers and the eggs just gently float into the carpet bag, and she closes it up.
Clue
There
is
we are.
definitely like bewildered at that. He's just like staring in shock, like.
She
Nanny
seems pretty
Bobbins,
qualified.
do you have any way to send word to us when they're about to hatch so we can be here when they hatch?
Oh, well, I
She's not
don't
coming
think I
with us?
have any.
Well, if she wants to watch them in the hot springs, and we're going to trust her
Okay, got it.
for it, but we need to go.
We got 2 days.
Yeah. How long do you think it'll take these eggs to hatch? Can you tell by temperature?
She
think Rick
reopens
said- Didn't Rick say like any day now?
I know. Yeah.
Any day can be 3 days.
It's hard to say, you know. Clue was kind of right. When they're ready, they're ready. But if they're in a warm environment, I don't know, within the next couple weeks.
Oh, okay.
So what do you think, Nanny Bobbins? Does that sound about right? If you've got extensive egg knowledge, you might have a little more narrow window.
Well, I must say, I've never sat on such large eggs before. She's kind of listening to him. She does a little tap on the eggshell. And they're very thick, too. I'd give them... My guess is 12 days, 17 hours, 44 minutes.
That's
Yeah.
So to the town! Okay.
great. Nanny Bobbins, I know we're leaving you in a town that's been desolated and only has a sawbucks and hot springs. Would you be able to make
Look at
yourself
this mess.
comfortable and watch these eggs? And we will be back within the 12 days. Of course, if there's anything that goes wrong, we'll find a way for you to send a message to us.
Kyreth
I'm
has
sure I
some
could make
chocolate
myself
for you.
comfortable.
What was that?
Kyreth has chocolate for you if you don't have any sweets.
Oh, I leave the whole bag of chocolate holding. Like, I leave the whole because the
very
dragons
kind of
obviously
you.
like it. Yeah, the dragons
Oh,
like
Yes,
it.
a spoonful of sugar does make the medicine go down.
Oh, God.
I'm sure I'll be quite comfortable. She brings out a second carpet bag off her other arm and opens it, and she starts pulling, like her arm goes all the way into this carpet bag, and you see her start pulling out like a rug, and she pulls out like this huge like nursing chair, like
Oh,
this
fabulous.
rocker, and she pulls out like this little like portable looking like little cast iron fireplace, and she pulls out some pots and some kettles like she's about to like cook herself dinner.
Great. Serene, which hot spring were these in? Should we put them in the same one?
That one. She points
Great.
it out to Nanny Bobbins.
Very good. Then back to your place you go. She snaps her finger and the carpet bag lifts up, and you see it gently plunge into the water and
All right. Thank you, Nanny Bobbins. So, guys, do any of us have a way to send word to us if needed? Does
You're
anyone
gonna
have
tell
a message?
me with that bag that she has no way of reaching us at
That's
all.
what she said. That's what she said.
pulled all that. She pulled a house out of a bag.
Can she ride the wind to us?
That could,
Well, but we don't want her to leave the eggs.
Oh, that's a good point.
well, she's going to anyway.
Couldn't
She
she
said
send
she
it
could
by
take-
like bird or something? Like
Any
Kind of
bird,
bird.
things with
She could
wings.
She could just come with, like, the babies could just come with once they hatch, and she could just find us again, right?
Kyreth, we're going into
I
battle.
think we want to be there as soon as they hatch, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already
this would
told
be-
you 7 days.
No,
6,
12 days?
17 hours, 12 days.
12 days. It was 12 days, 17 hours, 44 minutes, I think is what it was.
Precisely. That is exactly when the eggs will hatch. I am a professional. I do know a thing or two about egg hatching.
Anyone else expecting
that
the
is
eggs to
how
hatch
long
like
you
right
have.
now?
Okay, so we meet the general in 2 days.
Yep.
I murder him, and then I come back for the eggs.
Yeah,
Sounds
unless
perfect.
we got to do something else. We've got a little leeway. We've got some extra time in there if needed. We'll be back.
Sounds solid.
All right.
We'll be back.
Yeah. I'm like
Well,
trying to
very
think if
good
there's
then.
any
Sweet
way
spot.
to leave.
With you.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully everything will be okay and nothing goes wrong. I wish we had a way for you to send message or something. Oh well.
I'm
shall
sure it'll
we-
be fine. No
we-
issues at all.
No issues. Should we do a long rest here and travel? Because it's nighttime by this point, right?
Yeah.
It was like
yeah.
dusk.
Yeah, it's like 5:30 in the morning.
I can set up a tiny
Ooh.
hut.
Yeah, and then we'll travel in the morning.
Mhm.
We can go check on the horses as well.
Yeah.
We'll just have a
Maybe
late
bring the
start
horses
tomorrow.
into town. Yeah. I think
Yeah,
that's a
yeah,
good
yeah,
idea.
yeah.
Hey, Lucy, come over. Oh, we tied them up. Never mind. I'll go and get the horses.
All right, so you go and grab the horses. Eldrin sets up a tiny hut for you guys to sleep in, and you all take a long rest for the night.
Thank
And I think-
goodness.
Yeah, that is actually where we're going to end this episode for the night. So we will pick it up next week with our adventurers that are well rested after their long journey down to Strahd. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and end it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope
Yeah.
you guys had as much fun as we did. I was laughing hysterically all night. So
Oh,
yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If anything you saw tonight you think was worth at least $1, please consider joining our Patreon. You could be one of our Patreon producers, which is awesome. If you are, there are rewards at all levels for Patreons, but at tiers 3 and above, you'll receive an exclusive Perception Studio pin, followed by an additional pin every 3 months. At the producer and associate level, we offer quarterly one-shots for you, that's you, to play with us. So check out our Patreon to read up on all the tiers. And as always, we are going to pay this love forward with a raid. So Ryan, let us know who you're raiding tonight.
well, did we have to do that thing?
We do have to do the thing.
But it's after
The
this.
thing.
That's after.
The thing?
That's after.
Oh, I thought it was
that's
still
after
on.
the thing.
That's after.
Oh, yes. And for you Patreons out there, guess what? Behind the Legacy returns tonight. So we will be having a Behind the Legacy after this episode. So hooray, season 2 for Behind the Legacy kicks off tonight.
Yay! Woohoo! And Dick Sword,
thank you
everybody.
guys-
Dick
Dick
Sword.
Sword.
Dick Sword.
Sword.
And thank you guys so much for your awesome contributions. Obviously, everything goes back into the channel. I have some things that will roll over into next week that we didn't get to this time. But yeah, I'm so excited for where this campaign is going to go. Thank you to our Patreon producer, M. Jason O'Dowd, and to our associate producers, Indy Skeep, Jesse Glaspie, Liam Huddlemeyer, and Nietzsche. Yeah.
Thanks for being the DM, Haley.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, thank you,
Freaking
guys.
rock star.
Mm-hmm.
Good night.
You guys are great. Wait, who are we rating?